With the light on, sound like I seen a light. Y'all cut that heat up a little bit in here. I'm trying to make icicle. No, these people here get cold. They look at a glass of ice. Oh, I'm good. I saw that white wall. Thank you, sir. Yeah, these folks look at a cube of ice, boy, they'll get sick. Y'all go ahead and start paying your tithes and offering now. Don't try to act like you don't fell asleep then. You gonna get your money early, you ain't gonna get it around here. Yeah, bad, man. You have to start swinging early. Everybody alive? What that, somebody Raheem, what that was? What that word early listed, what that was? Raju, what that name was? What's it? Yo, Jerry, what that name is? Is he still living? Jerry Rudy. Man, I didn't even know he was a rapper. A singer, whatever the hell. Man, I ain't got nobody phone. I don't know what these folks be doing, to be honest with you. A lot of these folks need a whole nother life. I was talking to somebody earlier today about how a lot of time why these celebrities don't find the support that they should get on a lot of issues. It's simply because of the message that they put out been detrimental to them. Like Kanye, they can sell the shoes, they can sell the pants, they can sell the shirts. The problem they got is your message. Your message hasn't been one that empowered your people. And that's why, I've been an advocate really on a lot of rap, a lot of stuff they try to tell people. That's why a lot of people were really against rap. It wasn't just, the tone of it kind of was different because a lot of people couldn't catch on to it. Older ears take them a while to catch on to it, but it's the message. A lot of times people don't look at your message isn't one that's captivating the way you empower your people to where if somebody grab you like Farrakhan, the reason why people don't grab Farrakhan, listen to his message. He has a message that says if you grab him, what do you think the people listening to him gonna do? Right. Start praying? What y'all think they're gonna do? Probably start praying, they're gonna fight. Listen to his message. See, these guys have give our people a piss poor message. Now they wanna holler, where my supporters at? What's your message? Right. Hoe, be, slut. I ain't just talking here, hoe, be, slut, punk ass nigga. Yep. Bang your mama, stick your old lady. Now, I'm gonna try to say something conscious, and I'm looking for everybody to jump up and get conscious. You the one put me to sleep. Don't holler, get conscious now. Listen to your message. Oh, see, I wanted my people, what was when you were pissing on them? We were talking about our women. We were low grading our men. Every man a punk, ain't nobody better. I'm just not saying him in particular, but listen to these guys' message. Don't look for people to back. Your message doesn't say support me. Your message does not educate your people. Educated rapper, these people didn't like him. That's like Chuck D. Chuck D was one. Chuck D had nothing negative. He wasn't about no hoe. He was trying to tell them, Duff Road, that's what a brother know. He was trying to talk to our people. We listen, but people weren't conscious. You listen to Chuck D, he was always a positive type person trying to relay a message to people, but people, everybody went with everybody else who wasn't saying that sometimes. I'll tell them like there's some Buffalo girl going around, wasn't saying nothing. But the beat with that Buffalo girl. See, what they did with us, not talk with, it's something we talk pretty regular. Except for Hayward, I don't like Hayward, but don't tell him. But a lot of us, I try to tell them how people get you is when they came with rap, guys tried, at first it was just, just rhyming words. You know what I'm saying? It was really basic. But at the time, it was different. Then you had people that tried to say something. As far as saying something that you could relate to, it wasn't like conscious, but it was saying something. You're not gonna say like, it's like a jungle sometime, made me wonder how, that was a message. He was telling the truth, that was a message. He was saying, he was Grandmaster Flash, the Fury 5, they were throwing out a message. So then they started coming along with just giving you beats. Rainfall, they had a lot of different songs. They just had beat, Planet Rock, Don't Stop, but it was just more beat, wasn't saying that. See, they were testing us the whole time. They were trying to see if the niggas will move and they ain't listening to that, they just moving to a beat. We fell for it. A lot of stuff, people weren't saying that. A lot of stuff came out, one Basement Can, a lot of them. The artists didn't realize the industry was testing them to see were the niggas moving because they were hearing something or they just moving to a beat. So once they figured out that we were moving to a beat and we weren't conscious of what we were hearing, now you start introducing gangster rap. The first thing they got us wasn't the message, it was the beat. Now we start listening to the word from the beat. Now F you, F your mama, F your cousin, F every nigga, bust a nigga in the mouth, shoot a nigga, look at me twice, you shoot the nigga. So they start looking at, I got you moving and you weren't paying attention to what I've been doing. Everything they've been doing, they've been working us. And all these artists have been a part of it. It's no reason for none of them try to open their mouth and then get conscious. Not unless you're gonna apologize for your damage. It don't make sense. That's why all I'm getting left. When they're looking at, they're not getting support. Well, listen, man, I'm trying to tell my people now, apologize. I told y'all before, Ice Cube, Liquid Tea, Ice Tea, all these guys I'm just being honest, just repent. Yeah. Repent, tell them, say, listen, I was a part of the psyche that messed up a lot of my people. They said Colors, he was trying to tell them something, but they used his music in the movie and it more or less spewed out into a lot of gun playing in the movie theaters. His music I didn't hear his music telling us like Colors were wrong. People that heard that movie, when they saw Colors, I'm telling you, like y'all were babies. When Colors came out, they couldn't even show that thing very well. They were shutting theaters down. They cut the food down. I'm talking about everybody broke out. They were ganging once they saw it. They lost it. Because people didn't know gang culture like that in LA. So these guys wound up putting something on the street with their movie that just made a real dangerous effect. It just changed the dynamics. People were fighting, people were killing, but like in the South, now here we got just a lot of crazy single people. They introduced groups and packs of them. They put wolves out. And more people looked at, they want to be like that. They want to, rep Colors and they want to be the same way and do that. They don't realize this a movie. This a movie. And they getting hyped off the people sitting there listening to it. But if you watch, your character you like is dead. Your character's gone to prison. And they looking at everybody like this movie, then they'll like me. See, this is what happened to us. We're people that typically, we don't get the right kind of affection. It's like a girl when she falls in the hands of a pimp. She recognizes she needs a man to lead her. She just get led the wrong way. Man's not winning away. Hoe stupid. Hoe let a nigga lead her. But then you got a woman get married, she let her husband lead her. Is that a hoe too? No. The problem is a woman wants to have a leader and she trusts him to help her and she wants to help him because he plays the role of her, so we can keep around, we can, do something for her baby, it's for me and you. An average good black woman will work to help her man support or make ends meet. Nowadays gave her the psychodrama of she fell into being pimped. You got what I'm saying? Because she takes it for love and feel like she's a part of something. And that's what hurt us. We'll get in these culture, gang culture, we get into other drug dealing culture, because we feel like people care for us. See, we had to go back over and reconstruct and try to teach our people what it is to get affection and true affection. You don't have to do something outside of character for somebody to love you. If you do, that's not love. That's the problem. I'm telling you. I know why people do. I know why I did it. Because you're looking for someone to care about you. You're looking for somebody to love you. That's why I went on the street. That's why I got sell dope. They're looking at when you making money, who ain't gonna like you? But what if I can't do it? You still like me? See, that's what we got to try to teach our people, how to love one another, how to love oneself, and what's a real display of love, and when you being played. Y'all got what I'm saying? These are things we need to know, and that's hurt us. And nobody's addressing these issues. The rappers have played us. The average guy want to be bad. So you speaking to almost the average guy, you saying this stuff, and he putting his mind, especially if you black, you feel like odds against him, look like niggas swimming, and it really ain't that. He just got his own hang up, but now him give me this psychodrama, this sound about right. You that nigga from this song. That's always, jiving me or trying to play me, and you not, but I need somebody to blame it on. And he gives us the wrong idea. It's like somebody come in, like we said years ago when the quote unquote white woman used to holler, I've been raped. Who? Y'all ask me who? A black man. Now who everybody start looking for? Guess why? Because I just gave you that psyche. So they've been playing us to see you move without knowing all of the evidence. And that's what happened to us now. That's why it's so detrimental and why we so destructive to one another. But I'm working on some things. Yahuah willing, these people will want to do this, and it do. I'm working to try to help change some dynamic. I'm just a believer that we can change the dynamic of what happened on our people. It's just the message. That's all. It's just you need rappers. These rappers need to be cultured. They need to be taught. Most of these guys don't come out of no two-parent home doing that stuff they're doing. They come out of single-parent home. Most of these guys that rapping, these guys ain't done all this stuff. You might have a couple of them guys, they don't watch other people. They don't sit in the window and watch the drug deal go down. Now the nigga talking about rocks. Nigga, you ain't never had no rocks. That nigga ain't cook no dope. I give a nigga cocaine, I give him a microwave, I get in the bowl there. No, that nigga can't cook no dope. Nigga, cook this up, nigga. Nigga, I used to cook. These niggas ain't done, these niggas ain't did no real work. I started out with cooking in a tube. You know what I'm saying? I went to the bowl. These niggas, I know you ain't know about it. I was cooking cocaine and cooking cocaine. Really, I wasn't add no salt. I had that thing right. I made that thing come back. Y'all don't know nothing about it, don't even try to. Leave it where it's at. But I'm saying, a lot of stuff they look at, they rapping about, these guys ain't done, these guys ain't been no shootout for real, these guys ain't done that, these guys ain't been no run for their life. Just like Biggie, he had a video, I seen a video of him, him and Mona, he arguing in there, he sitting at the table. Y'all remember that little fake video? He at the table, get up, telling how they were living in pride. His mama said, she said, when did you live like that? She said, we never lived in a one bedroom apartment. What is he talking about? This nigga done rap. I seen it. Y'all know what video I'm talking about? This nigga in the house like him and his mama got the, man, his mama well educated. This nigga grew up very well. This nigga done played a role, done made this video like he at the table, like he got to do what he got to do. You private school nigga. These guys private school, because them tell what he got to do. These guys go on the street and they see the hustler. They see the gangbanger. They'll know them because they live in the neighborhood. So they sit in their eye and they looking. They start writing. They got a talent. They can write. They putting lyrics together. So nigga like, man, that was smooth out there. You know, that was tight. You know what I'm saying? They know the nigga ain't done nothing. Because we don't know the nigga. That nigga done got his pants down, shoes untied, some bro gang. Nigga ain't never did no construction work. Them bro gang never construction shoes. I don't know how the nigga got them now. I never had them. I just don't wear them. I just don't get this. But whatever it is, just a fad for these guys. They never work no construction. They want bro gang. They do all the stuff. They'll say, he ain't done that. Leave that life alone. If that the case, why don't you just go put a dress in a pocketbook on? Right. You faking lives anyway. Right. You say, ain't no sissy. You ain't no gangster either. Right. Get rid of this gangster stuff you got. Right. It don't make sense. That ain't your life. Right. Let them guys have, man, listen. These gangsters, only thing they doing, these guys looking for love too. Yeah. They're looking for love and respect. They just don't know how to get it business-wise. Do something constructive and get respect. Right. Right. That stuff don't never get you killed. All you're gonna do is get somebody to scare you and kill you. That light got a short end to it. Make people respect you because you're doing something. They don't know how to do that because nobody taught them. Take that strength and energy you wasting trying to bully and pump people and use it and try to create something for yourself. Build something and build your future. Because where you going, you building yourself a jail cell. You're building yourself somewhere in a 6-foot hole. So we got to educate our people and go back and look at what the problem is. Our rappers need to be educated. We got a woman saying, I know you did that Zamal, about 5-figure, whatever, pop, what it is, something. Yeah, WAP. But what a WAP, wet. They tell me what WAP was. I said, I don't know what. Ain't so you know what a WAP is? What they call a WAP? They're talking about a wet A vagina. A woman is, I know folk can't, a song, but let me say that now. That's inappropriate when you agree. She's talking about she has a wet ass vagina. A WAP, that's what a WAP is, right? So now, and let's get it. That's very inappropriate for a woman to say, but we ain't gonna forget about Millie Jackson. Ain't but 2 people need to be listed in there. Millie Jackson. Well, her very appropriate mouth, wasn't it? I know that damn Millie, a lot of these girls, see, we can't blame them. You gotta look at people like Millie Jackson. Man, ain't nobody mouth been worse than Millie Jackson. Look at Uncle Terry. Am I talking? Listen, y'all remember with Millie Jackson? Listen, when Millie Jackson come on, you get a kid, get out the room. Listen, Millie Jackson. They forgot about Grace Jones when she told them pull up to her bumper with your long black limousine. Oh, listen. A lot of times when y'all blaming these young ones look at these old mouths. It's the old mouth that done a lot of damage. A lot of these folks done damage. It ain't just that these new ones come along. They're trying to take the role. Millie Jackson on her own class. Grace Jones on her own class. You ain't put them, they stood out in their own class of what they've done, and people that listen to them, they were kind of side listening. I remember you to play Millie Jackson, you had to leave the room. Millie Jackson break it down and tell you how she do it. They remember Millie Jackson mouth. So when you hear these young rappers not talking about wet, pussy, all this stuff they saying, it's the same stuff they've been saying. What pussy they sell is a pussy cat, Whatever. Don't worry, ain't nothing wrong with it. I wasn't using conversation on nobody, but these the word that folk use. This is what we had to do. What you had to do is take the power out of the word by using your head. That's right. No word they have, I had me walking out here acting like I'm gay with my pants and my ass out. You know, the problem is people, you don't work that. It don't make me go to no bar and start drinking. Don't make me sniff no cocaine. Don't make me cheat on my wife. These words don't do nothing. There's a lot of it is your mentality. And that's what we got to change, the mentality of our people. See, we got to get up. We ain't done it. We got to get up and practice greeting. Because if you don't understand what a hobby is, which we know, they know the word love. So love, we have to teach them a different form of how it works and how to display it properly. That's the way you're going to correct it. We on it with churches, religious organizations, whatever, mosques, synagogues, whatever we want to call temples, whatever we want to call ourselves. These are real issues. These people out on the street that doing this damn these rap, these people associate with a religion. They all associate to a religion, either Islam, they buy the Hebrew Israelite, or they buy the. What did Kanye tell me he was? Non-denominational. Who did he say his God was? That's right. So now someone has a connect hole here. Where's the counselor? Where's the person giving a recommendation for course of behavior? See, we're leaving everybody out here and we draw our hands back, and now everybody coming out now trying to talk to him, Kanye, come, because everybody will try to get some money. Yeah. People been knowing this was a problem. They've been knowing this was a problem. But everybody left it out there. Now people start seeing a scheme where, hey, he still got money. Maybe he'll pay me some money and I get money. He told, I dropped $2 million down on George Floyd now. He said, I paid that. He said, I always put money out on these folks down. These folks, if people listen and look at how you get in, that's what's damaging a lot of our rappers and our entertainers. Because everybody trying to make money off of them. Why don't you just give people just real help? Just give them truth. Tell them what you agree with, what you don't. I don't agree with none of their lyrics. No, I don't listen to none of them. Or whatever he said, I wouldn't know what he sung. He played his best stuff. I ain't heard it. Because that's not my cup of tea. I tell people, that's not my hustle. That's his hustle. He's made money with his hustle. I ain't trying to kill these guys' hustle. Somebody paying him for it. That's what they want to hear. But I ask you, where you get it? Yeah. The people that buying his shoes, the people that listen to his record, are broke people. Okay. These guys don't have no message to help their people get nowhere. I just be honest with you. So when they left out here and the Charles Barkley's and the Shaq's running them down, Shaq and them made their money. They making their money. They looking at him, hey man, I gotta move myself, because this how it happened. When everybody on the white man pressure, self-atoning smart, ain't no white man pressure. No white man don't tell me what to do for the record, okay? No white man don't handle me. No black man don't handle me. I'm my own man. Y'all got it? I just keep it that way. I just like to move it. Nobody come and put no hand in my ass and pull my mouth closed. Y'all got it straight? I just like to keep it like that. I don't need no money that bad. Well, I need no hand in my ass to move my mouth, okay? I like being my own person. I can sleep with me. I don't look on the other side of the mirror because I can't look in and peek. I can look at that mirror the whole time I'm there. I feel good about myself. I know where I'm coming from. And I know what these guys have done. These guys look at success the wrong way. That's what happened. A lot of they look at success the wrong way. They've counted money and they read contracts. Now they owned. You gotta be a thinker. These guys are not thinkers. I'm not gonna blame them. The only reason I learned a lot of stuff from being in the loop and knowing some people doing stuff, and you start watching things. And it's through other people fall. It ain't something you just know. You got to watch other people fall. Unfortunately, he came out to explain about other people that don't have no mouth, ain't no man. They can talk about, they can call you a hoe right now. And get what happened? They ain't gonna lose no contract, ain't no shoe gonna get pulled. Right. See, this dumb niggas. That's right. Where the women at? That's right. You been whole slut B, suck this, piss on you. That's right. And not one of these guys have ever lost anything. No endorsement, no signing, no contracts. Disrespect you, beat you, and cheat on you, get nothing. That's right. Watch a video, lose your contract, can't play no game, get 7 apologies. Right. Nobody told you sorry yet. Nope. Not yet. Because the black woman ain't got no brain. Nobody told us, because you been pimped, you just don't know it. You don't want no man over that good, Oprah tongue lash you. I was talking to her later, she told me, she said, Oprah gave to, I said, listen, I said, I tell you, mama, I said, Oprah can't come on my TV. I said, she ain't licking up no screen on my TV. We not doing it. Oprah, if I talk to Oprah, you can keep your damn mouth shut. I don't want to see that tongue. Yeah. Damn thing roll out like a red carpet. I can't keep no woman in the house. Uncle, you can't, what you gonna do to a woman? And she said another woman tongue that long. You just lost your money. You can't, you lying to yourself. Tongue that long. Man, you lost that woman. Ain't that right? Oprah know how to talk up on something now. She talk up on something. But that's why we got to reconstruct how we operate and teach our women, teach our men. Even our men, let me tell you something. Like a lot of the people now that's like advocate for being single, it's because nobody really taught them the approach of what it takes or how to approach and how to engage. A woman, like every woman don't know what she wants. She want a TV husband. Ask her, Morris Chestnut, Denzel White. Only problem they got, hell, they already got somebody. How the hell everybody gonna get them? I'm just being honest. Ask every woman are marking men off of TV men. Am I making this up, women? Most of them do. They're looking at TV men. And so these TV men are not reality. Hell, you see him on a movie for an hour and 23 minutes. You think that's how he is all the time? He ain't breasted TV, watch his ass the whole time he been on. In the movie, they don't show a month worth of his ass. He ain't been in the bathroom one time and took no bath. Oh, he's so sexy. His ass ain't bathed in 2 months. Because they pick what they like. Same thing these men, they picking TV women. It's not practical. We have to build what's practical. We have to teach what's practical. We got to educate on what's practical. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it. So we got to start doing it too. So we got to get up. We got to show the bonding. We got to show that connection, affection, connection to one another. We got to make sure we're not agreeing. We got to do it. Then we got to start working on how to greet the opposite sex. So these guys probably walk up, greet them, let me borrow for a second. They greet all cool like they come. All them bouncing in her titty. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, ain't that how we supposed to do it? Gotta work, we gotta educate. I know for some of these niggas like, man, I sure hope he teaches because I don't know. I had a woman years ago, we was on Rainbow Drive, talking about women, what they need to do, and some of them kind of laughing about it. And one Brooks, she had raised her hand. She told them why they were laughing. She said, I didn't know that. She said, our mama never taught her. She said, they were laughing. She said, I wasn't laughing. She said, because I didn't know. She said, a lot of stuff people hadn't taught them. Quit thinking everybody. We always think people don't know. When you have a boy, you just send them out and assume that, what we say, they'll learn. They'll learn, and that's why someone go the opposite way, because some man who don't learn how to manipulate other men that came and got your boy because your boy did not talk to a girl. They don't recognize he went to school. He don't know. He done gave up. And our men got to know you very valuable. They can't do nothing without you. Absolutely nothing. They can't create no baby without you. No man. You got to know that. They need you. They can run all that sister power shit they want to. Can't get pregnant with them. That sister stuff run out the wild. You need a man. All right, now Prince tried to tell her she need another lover like she need a hole in her head. You need the right lover before you get a hole in your head. So we got to educate them, we got to teach them, and then teach our women how to look, the look that makes a man that wants to attract you to say, well, a lot of women, you look stank. You just look stank. You look, sometimes your attitude, the whole nine looks stank. It don't look approachable, come talk to me. Look like I'm being honest, a lot of guys just keep going. Like it look like looking at you, you like just a bunch of drama. You loud, you with too many women, y'all displaying the wrong stuff, and just keep moving. I don't want to get involved. Talk to one, how the hell are all your other friends talking? Who, am I talking to y'all? What y'all talking? They let their friend do all the talking for them. Girl, is he gonna buy us something? Before you talk to my friend. Who finna get involved with that? Now, I'm just being honest, called women, them the problem. That's called cock blocking. Y'all know, they know these women do that stuff. I don't know why you be, if I got one, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got to be talking about, before you talk to my brother, like, yeah, y'all a couple or something? Y'all mighty close. Isn't that right? I'm like Ray Gilson, so y'all a couple or something. Ain't that right? I know you got something up your sleeve. Ain't that right? It's just stuff we got to educate on and educate our people so to make you able to help out your sister out. So what you try to do is you try to get them to be minded to recognize certain things and realize you got to learn when to tone the homegirls down. You know what I'm saying? You going out, you can't have everybody on your team. Especially nobody can't get nobody. Damn about to take an ugly nigga with me somewhere. Ain't that right? Ugly damn place. He'll pull something from you. Supposed to do that, women try to go get a whole bunch of ugly women, try to make them look better. Listen, if you quality, you shine no matter what you got with you. That's right. That's right. You ain't gonna shout about get a whole bunch of ugly women with tab clothes and let them fart all over themselves. You gonna mess around that wind, gonna hit on you, and you gonna be out. One of them gonna mess around and smell good, you gonna be the stink. And some guy gonna be like, I picked her because she didn't stink. The fart done grabbed you and hugged the hell out you. So you can't use that. It just gotta be, these are things though, I'm telling y'all, we gotta educate our people. People gotta be educated on how to do that. Now we're gonna get ready, let's see if we got that connection, see if we're gonna try to transfer that positive energy. We wanna make sure we still got that. Who we gonna use? Eels. Nina ain't even in. Oh, sorry. Oh, she gonna do it, huh? She gonna like chocolate pouring over the faucet with it. Come on, Eels. Let me get Eels up on. Who else I got? Asa, come on, Asa. You ever thought about getting some handcuffing them Eels just to make sure they don't get away from you? You doing all right? We appreciate you. One thing I tell you, you're going to be pressing because you show his rank. Stay ranked because you're going to be pressing. You ready? All right, what we're going to do, who positive, who negative? Or what we're going to do? He's positive. He positive, you negative? Yeah. You got something going on. You're going to have something going on, though, for that. You're going to be negative, he's going to be positive. Yes. You ready? Something going on. I'll catch you later. All right, ready? Positive meet negative, take one.
How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. Hang in
there. That's all he can do. That's what I'm talking about. See that? That's what I'm talking about. When he said he wasn't doing too good, all he could do, Asa. That's what I'm saying. Asa, did you think he gonna give you some money? Wasn't hurt with it. I know somebody who we got. That's all right. Well, get somebody I could trust. Come on, Dana. Help me out, Dana. Who we got? Come on, Joker. Come on up here. Get on up here. Come on here, Gavin. Let's see what happens now. We got positive, negative, positive, positive. What we got? He's on mouth. Well, y'all tell me. He don't be positive. What you want? Positive, positive. Look at that man available. I'm talking about some young woman out there looking, got that hair, got that beard growing. Ain't that right? Graduate this year. Ain't that right? We got to throw it out there when we can now. Every second count, you don't know. Could be looking. Give it a look right quick. Get a look. That's what I'm talking about. Watch out, boy. Watch out. Ho. One more time. Run. Boy, watch out that thing. Let's try it one more time. Boom! That's that business. All right, we got. All right, positive meet positive. Take one. Damn, got me ringing. You good? You trying to walk to the gym? I try to get in town with football equipment on. That's just equipment here. Y'all ready? Positive on the safe end. Take two.
How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How about you, man? All right. I'll help you, man.
That's all right. That's all right. There we go. All right. There we go. Woo. All right. Come on, Alyssa. Who we got around your side, Alyssa? Who we got around your A now? Come on, Soraya, come on, Sweden. Yeah, come on. What's your hide? No, get surrender. Come on, you come on for hide. Let's get the hide. Come on, let's get the hide. Come on, hide. Soraya, well, Soraya running. They both start with S's. Come on. Soraya needs serenity too. Ain't that right? Everybody needs serenity, don't they? All right, you ready? Are y'all ready? What we got? Positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, positive. What we got? Positive, positive. You good with that? Positive, positive. All right, let's go. All right, positive, positive. Take one. See, I said, how you doing? How you doing? Sit in here. How you doing? You gonna tell her? Good. All right, give me a hug. Let's try it one more time. I think I missed something. Hold on before we hug. Let's make sure them try it again. Y'all came in good though. So I'm positive energy, positive energy. Positive energy, take two. Was that a TV hug? I missed something. I ain't see that like genuine hug, like I'm missing something. All right, positive energy, take three. That's good. Let's make a mud pie. You know how to make a mud pie? You know how to make a mud pie? I bring some dirt and water this weekend. Most High willing. Thank y'all so good. Give me a hand clap. That's what I'm saying. Hey, one. Transfer that positive energy. Isn't that right? That's it. Oh my goodness. I got my enemy back now. 2 of my enemies come on up here. Oh, cool. Not you, Jahi. You my other enemy. Oh, we'll get him for his birthday. Ain't that right for his birthday? Here come trouble. Uh-oh, here go trouble. Y'all bet I just said 2 of my enemies. Y'all saying he called no name. They already know where we stand at in life. So we're gonna be positive. Positive, negative, positive, positive, positive. 2 negative, what y'all be?
I'll be negative.
You be negative. She gonna be negative, you gonna be positive? It's scary. Positive, negative, 2 my enemies, take 1.
How you doing?
I'm not good. Don't worry about it. I'm good. You gotta give me that.
Okay.
What happened? That's not what good sister. You ain't gotta give me this. All right, then. So he didn't try to force no help on nobody. Goodness. Goodness. Come on, Jaheed. Much I hate him. Come on, Jaheed. It's crook. Too positive. No, it ain't gonna be positive. Not me and you. It ain't gonna be positive. It's gonna be a negative outcome. Who gonna get? No, me and Jaheed ain't gonna work. Let me get Bishop Dexter. Come on, Apostle Dexter.
Tahali, Mr. Yahuah. Tell him about the bin, Where you?
All right, got him. So what we got? Positive, negative, positive? Two positive.
Two Malakim come together.
2 Malachi.
With that.
There's some bull and you know it. 2 positive come together, take 1.
Hey, Shalom, I like my boy. What's going on?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Good, man. Everything good with you?
Hey, man, yes, sir. You
All
looking
right, man.
sharp,
Good,
man.
man. I know some money.
Yes, sir. I ain't got none, but you good, though.
All right, now I'm out of here.
All right.
Oh, begging nigga. I apologize to people at home. We shooting bad on positive. Right? There's a lot of begging going on in here. But that's what we got to do. Everything that we're going to do, we're going to have to start training our people, doing the exercises, so that way we can start to change the dynamics around us. And a lot of times, it does look almost impossible. And the reason why it look like it's impossible, because have you really tried to put the effort in? The answer is basically no for us. We actually don't put the effort in to try to pass along positive vibes to one another, to try to change the dynamics of how we deal with each other. People are changed. People want to change. People do. You'll be surprised. Have y'all made the attempt to speak to somebody and they spoke to you and you were rather surprised that you got the response back? Some of them won't, because, and then, you know, I'm thinking, what I'm kind of thinking, some of it is why people don't speak back is a lot of people just don't know. It throws them, because a lot of people not used to people speaking to them. I'm just being honest. I wasn't expecting you to speak, so when you spoke, I didn't know what to say. Because you think about it, a lot of people, their whole lives have just been keeping to themselves, not speaking, don't bother with people. Everybody's bad. How's everybody bad and you a part of everybody? Everybody made those statements like, you know, all men are bad. You know, you were created from a man. So that couldn't possibly be true. It's just the fact that we just want to take the negative approach, belief about things, rather than being practical and realize if we gave out to people what we wanted, we could see a difference. Not with everybody, make no mistakes, not with everybody. But you know what? You can influence the others if the masses will make a change. It's just not enough of us, but we start with each individual one at a time by going out doing something different and start trying to pass positive energy to people, not just the people of color, just people in general. We all inhabit the planet. Let's just be honest. I don't want everybody to blow it up and throw it off the planet for me. We all just got to learn how to coexist. We all have different religious beliefs, and to me, being honest, that's your choice. I wouldn't let nobody, I'm not going to let nobody try to change mine. I'm doing what I want to do. This is what I believe, and I'm persuaded in it. So whatever it is you do, you keep that. If that worked for you, you keep it. Now, do I agree with it? No. But you say it worked for you. Make sure it's something you're willing to die with. Don't go with it, and then it get down to the closing time when you're down to leave him. Let me swap up right quick. Let me get a Catholic, a Muslim, a monk. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a Hindu. Yeah. Make sure whatever you got now, make sure you're good and you're willing to die with it. What I got, I'm willing to die with it. I ain't swapping up. I'm staying with this all the way out of here. Y'all got it? Now, I'm believing that everybody they ain't 100% what they believe. The Muslims, they don't read with them because they don't went boom, boom, so you can't back out at that point. I'm looking at this. Ain't nobody tell me about slapping no bump. Man, I may around blow that thing up and don't nothing go but your pilker. Man, you can't stay around him, man. You done lost a pilker and an eye. Man, you might as well go on where you going, man. You done. Ain't no use you being around him. You done. Oprah ain't finna loan you that tongue. She ain't got a lease on it. Boy, you in bad shape. Then your lips gone. You lose your pilker, your lips, one eye, and a tongue. What you finna do? All you can do is peep. I'm just saying, you done. Just don't even do nothing. Just done. Ain't nobody gonna play with you. Just done. You're out the game. Get out these religions that try to get you to go out here and kill folk for them. No. I remember I met Khalid Muhammad. He was talking about that old crazy shit. Man, no. I like him. He's very impressive. He's a very good persuasive speaker. That shit didn't move me though. That shit didn't move me. That pretty. That boy had a damn rain. That damn thing pulled every star out of the sky. That's just a asylum nigga. I said, damn. I wasn't persuaded though. It's a nice little saying what you're saying. Shit don't move me. I just be honest with you. A lot of these people talk that stuff don't move me. I look at what's practical. You see where he at? That's right. One more time. One more time. That joker down. Y'all better use y'all head and make sure what you in makes sense. Make sure it's practical. All that crazy stuff people trying to get you into and take things from you, you're a part of something, then you should be able to get some support from it. It should be able to help you in more than one way than just some words. Man laying in a hole, I'm just going to give him some word, they're going to get it. That man need me to get him out that ditch. I'm just being honest. A lot of times people are part of something and they don't realize it really don't work for them until a real crunch time happens. I was just being honest. If you're a part of it, it should work for you. Right. That makes sense what I'm telling y'all? Yes, y'all don't believe me. Y'all all right. They've been burnt so many times. I know I've been burnt. Ooh. I need to walk where the shirt got VD. They burn me all the time right here. I'm gonna get me a shirt, put VD on it. I have been burnt. Ain't that right? That's it, being honest. I have been burnt bad. Listen, these folks live to burn me. If it wasn't for Mr. Yahuah, it's just like Yahuah. I know what Yahuah meant. He told him, had it not been for Yahuah, these folks, y'all don't, these folks want me dead. They want me broke, they want me begging, they want me out, they don't want me to have nothing. Ah! That's what they say. But you have to keep going anyway. Y'all know that? Don't look for people to be your encouragement. That's what a lot of times, I encourage people, somebody encourage me. No, you be the starter. You learn how to encourage yourself. I learn how to encourage myself. I just be honest with you. I appreciate it though. People do send me, Chanel, she'll send me songs. She'll have me, Shalom, have a great day, and I appreciate it. I don't think I don't. I appreciate it. But I've been honest, there's a lot of these folks in here need it. I know, I ain't saying you don't have to stop nothing like that, but I just been with y'all. I don't need a whole lot. I really don't. I just kind of take stuff where it go, and I just kind of keep moving at the end of the day. Because if you start counting on people to do things and looking for people like, hypothetically, if you count somebody like I'm counting on Eric to open that door for me, then he'll open that door. That done let me down and broke. So I just have my mindset to open that door myself. I'm just using the illustration. And the reason why you have to kind of do that is not, well, if nobody don't do nothing for me, I ain't gonna do nothing for nobody else. We're not gonna change things. But we don't want it to be contingent upon, well, if somebody speak to me and I speak first, somebody gotta be the first. Somebody gotta break that mold and not, if I hold you up, if you down, help you out, now you gotta come hold me up. I don't wanna do that on no stipulation. I help you out, that means you got to now come back and wait on me when I need help. No, that should just be something innately in us, but I ain't looking for nobody to do it for me. At the end of the day, that way, a lot of people hurts come in because they count on everybody else to be there for them. Who are you there for? You see what I'm saying? Stop. Don't count on everybody to do nothing for you. It'll hurt. That's why I don't walk around crying and broke down, because I ain't counting nobody to do nothing. I really not. I'm just not. It ain't a bad thing. It's just the fact of I know where people at based off of life and how you've been reared and what you've seen and what you encounter. It plays a lot of effect on the type of person you are. Everybody. The type that, like how I was reared up, what I saw, things I got into, it crafted me after a period of time that just put me to where I'm at. It's just like, it's just what it is at the end of the day, Some of it part of my daddy, some of it part of my mama, some of it part of the other people and the organizations I've been a part of. But it all just kind of crafted in. You keep what you can keep, the rest you just get out. I learned from him a lot of stuff. He just looked at, he just didn't want to count on nobody for nothing. He just didn't want to do it. He just looked at, if they let you down, you don't have to worry about it, you just got to keep moving. And he never, as far as I don't remember him ever blaming other people, like other people didn't do for him, other people, I don't know, did you ever hear him say that? Other people won't help me, other people won't do nothing for me. Did you ever hear him say that? Do you remember? That's just one this thing. He just looked at it, it's just what it was. You got to keep moving. And that's how I want to train you guys to do, but I want you to learn how to be there for each other. I'm not here for y'all guys because I'm looking for y'all to hold me up or do nothing. I'm here to do it because I'm able. If I can't, I stumble, I fall, I know he put in the law for somebody to say, listen, I got you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm putting out everybody. You look at you putting out, it's like putting out seeds. You put them out right, they'll come back. What for you, what right, it'll come back. Sometimes you look for stuff to come back. It just ain't season. How many of y'all got grass? How your grass look right now? Bald head. What they doing in the summer? What they doing when the summer come back, spring? Hold on. Chris, I can't help you, Chris. That man said bald head. I thought he was gonna be like wintertime. That man, what they doing in the springtime? Bald head. Man, you need to fight your grass. You know what's wrong with your grass? It's too many crack users in that neighborhood. I mean, them guys smoking your grass. Ain't that right? Them crackheads, they'll pin through your, they'll pin through, man, I seen crackheads, they go through carpet. I'm talking about, they pulled a tweed in carpet looking for a little grain. You're like, seriously? Listen, fine tooth, go through the carpet, cause they be like, they been smoking, somebody dropped something. Y'all ain't never seen, listen, they can pull back carpet fiber. Them niggas need to work for the FBI. They can find a little small crack rock. They'll smoke lint, breadcrumb, it look like a rock. We ain't gonna know till we smoke it. So, I mean, that's where they at, though. At the end of the day, this could either be any one of our lives. A lot of stuff that we laugh about, and let me say this, and I do, and I have criticized people use drugs, crackheads, and other people addicts. But when you really think about it, when you really understand Yahuah, and I'm coming into, considering now, was it really I was that strong? Like people say, it's because I was too strong, man. I'm too strong-willed or whatever. That's not necessarily true, because we got ourselves in other things. I got myself in a whole lot more trouble than just smoking crack. We know crack shows up evident sometimes, take all your teeth out, or you could be homeless, or what it could do. But it's things we've all done. So if you're strong-willed, you don't get yourself into nothing. It's just, it's what they'll use the term. I'll use the terminology, but we don't believe the luck of the draw, in a sense. Because even when it come down to being real, he said time and chance happened to them all. So a time and chance happened to them all. He said the race not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor riches to men of wisdom. But what did he say happened? So all there was time and chance, you didn't get on it. And if you got on it, you got off it. It was just time, it was just chance. I almost did it now. I almost did it. It was some people he put in a circle with me that blind. I almost influenced. A lot of people, everybody wasn't born a crack user. It's just a lot of time influences. It's just things, how you let things happen and go. Some of us had to go through some of the things we've gone through. And we can be that witness, and we can testify to the fact that you can recover. It's people don't see no end. It's people see no end in life. As far as any resolve from what they're dealing with. It's just like it's constant, one thing. And it is for everybody. It ain't just, how many of y'all feel like it's just one thing after another? You ain't gonna believe it. It is. You ain't gonna believe it. It is. It's one thing after another. It's every day is something. Can you imagine every day? And I got people who want my undivided attention. What are you doing? I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? That by chance. What do you think I'm doing? Do y'all understand? I'm on the phone constantly. I'm doing something. I'm trying to handle something. I'm trying to put out something. I'm trying to get something straight. I'm trying to call somebody to get something straight. I'm trying to read somebody. I'm trying to get something done. And that's like, what you doing? Why you come? I'm like, what do you think I'm just sitting here? with my ass tucked up and squeezing the chair and my feet up. Always somebody got me doing something. It's something I have to do. It's constant. But I ain't complaining. It's just people just think I ain't doing nothing. I love them. I mean, what you doing? Hell, nothing. Does that make practical sense? I'm always doing something. That's just life. I ain't complaining, but you learn to adjust. If you don't, life will beat you up. And a lot of people get beat up in this game. Listen, how you do it, you just, hell, ain't nothing gonna change. It's gonna be the same thing. I gotta give it the power to whip me up. And I just ain't got that energy. I got too many things I have to do when I get through doing one thing. I don't do one thing. So when I got something happen, I can't allow this one thing to beat me up. I got too many other things I have to do. So I got to deal with this in this time and priority. And I have to keep moving. I got to prioritize and take care of other things I have to do. I can only give a problem so much time. I can't give my whole self to those problems. And a lot of times what we do, you try to give your whole self to everything. There's no way you can give your whole self to everything. This life, it's always going to be something. Once you learn the game of how life works, then you learn how to play it. Since it's always going to be something, why would I give my whole self to this one situation? You see what I'm saying? Now what's going to happen? Now I got to crash when the next one comes. Because I done gave my whole life to this one problem. Just believe it, no more problems are going to come. That's dumb. Problems are always going to come. They're always going to exist. You just have to learn how to level things. Don't let things unravel you. Because when you do, it don't mean other things gonna stop coming. Problem's not gonna say, well, you know, right now ain't a good time. The hell you say? This is the best time to break you down and quit. That's why people quit and get out. You gotta get with people and learn how to operate. You keep to yourself, you won't know. I'm telling you, it's impossible to know by yourself. It's too many angles, it's too many tricks, there's too many things going on here for you to allow yourself to just be doing or just set to yourself. You got to learn how to stop isolating yourself. You got to learn how to come out and communicate so you can know, you can be a part of. So when things happen, somebody can alert you and somebody can give you information that can save you on a lot of issues, a lot of times. You'd be surprised. The people you know and the people you can know, the people you can reach, that can help you out with a lot of stuff you kind of hung up with. Learn how to use people in your circle. Oh, that's right. Can't have a circle you by yourself. You gotta learn how not to isolate yourself so much. It'll hurt you. A lot of y'all how many of y'all like hermits? Let me see if y'all to show y'all some hermits. 1 hermit, 2 hermits, 3 hermits, 4 hermits. How many hermits? What a hermit is that? Sandy, you a quiet little hermit. She like a socialite. Like she be, Sandy like she be out there, she in the nightlife. Anybody out there a hermit? I really don't know. I'm assuming with the name, it's like, people like, it's more they self, they don't conversate, they don't really come out, they don't really count. You know what I'm saying? When I say that. It's not a bad thing. I mean, people do it because you pretty much do what's comfortable. And sometimes dealing with people is not comfortable. People like dealing with people that see me, I feel like I'm inferior to people. You talk to people got the same problem you got. Why y'all think these people pay all this money to go to these classes, learn how to speak? Learn how to interact. Y'all be surprised. These people ain't no better than you. Just walk up to them, just tell them, they talk and say, you listen to them, they get through and say, you know what? So you ain't shit. Watch their reaction on their face. So I just want to see it unravel you. You'll feel better about yourself. I'm telling you, you'll feel better about yourself. You just feel better about yourself because they thinking at that point, right? I'm telling you, they thinking what you done found out. Don't even think, and don't even let it be a thought in your mind. Just walk off, be done with it, and keep moving. And they're gonna be thinking, they're gonna be like, that's my idol. They just told that to keep moving. That's it. You can't let these, everybody have fears. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all don't think I have fears? Hello? You don't think I have fears? That's human. That's human. I had to get up and I got to speak in front of y'all. I got to get up here and go from nowhere and figure out where. Y'all don't think that's a fear? Wow. That's a guarantee I'm going to get up here and something going to just come up and happen, and here it is. No, it's not a guarantee. It can go very badly. It could be one of the things he said, we'll sit back and see where you at. And it makes me realize and appreciate the fact that it's not me. It's him working through me, but I had to avail myself of that. Y'all got it. And I'll be honest with y'all to realize everybody has fears. You know what you do? What I do with my fears? I conquer them. Because it ain't going to change until you conquer them. They said, some people are just bold. Nobody started off bold. They started going past their fears. Listen, what stops me from going further than I am? Go past that and see. Because what'll happen, you will set boundaries for yourself, and sometimes as far as you'll go. Go past that and see. Hello? Listen, you think Yasharal knew they could have crossed that water? Yahuah had to trap them in to show them. They were if it was up to them in travel, hell, they'd have went the other way. Had Pharaoh and them not been behind them, they'd have turned around and went the other way. Once they see the water, it don't make sense to keep walking this way. We can't go no further. But he had to trap and let them get hedged in and show them, it's a way. It's a way here. But a lot of times I fear, and I'm not telling y'all to go to the ocean. You do that, your ass gonna drown, and rightfully so. And you should drown. Don't go ahead doing no stupid stuff now. I ain't putting about no crash mission. I know, because sometimes people like, preacher gotta conquer your fear. You got fear of swimming, stay your ass out that water. Ankle, knee deep. Don't be doing that stupid now. But I'm just telling you, in life, there are certain things you have to learn how to push past. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a necessity. But there's certain things you got fear. Fears can be good too, because we have a fear of Yahuah. And that's the beginning of what? Wisdom, because that fear of him teaches me not to cross him. Got it? But there are some other fears you don't have to allow to, because they kind of keep you holding in. I feel like I'm inferior. I feel like I don't add something. If nothing else, then take something. Get something. If you start associating, how y'all think I know as much as I know? Experience. I dealt with enough people. I've done enough things that have experience. So a lot of times they be like, goodness. But you think when I was doing stuff, I was going around writing it down. You know what? This is an experience for my life. Hell no. I was just doing shit. I'm like, goodness, all this stuff. Not knowing, eventually come back up, you'll meet people and say, they be like, hey, I've done some of everything. I didn't pay attention, but it wasn't something I was walking around saying, I'm doing all this so I can say I done something. No. Things happen, you realize how it wound up being beneficial when I'm dealing with people sometime on issue. I can have some information about it because I've done it. You got what I'm saying? But that's how life works. You got to start culturing yourself, to start mingling, interacting with people so you can feed yourself, you can get knowledge. That's how we get it. You feed yourself through other people's conversation. Start learning, get with people who know about certain things. It's always good to know a little something about everything, because you don't never know when you'll need it. Especially my young people. I need them to start being more conversationalists. You need to start knowing, get into conversations. You need to start interacting in conversation. You need to start asking. How many of y'all, it's a lot of stuff you don't know? Now, everybody know every damn thing. Come on. Okay, there's some of the stuff you don't know. How about you ask? Let me ask something just for a question. Ryder, can you just give me something that you don't know, that you would like to know? I don't know, something. I hope it ain't nothing about Sarah Tit, because I'm not helping you with that. If it's something sexual, right, we're not helping you with that. What is it? No, I'm just saying, what is it? Yeah. What? Now, and that's something you would like to know how to do? And that was something you would like to know how to do? Yeah. Okay, they go hard. Right down. Have you ever talked to him about it? No, I said, have you ever talked to him about it? But see, that's the thing you could do, and that's why I got to teach some of y'all to learn how to do it. Just using that for example, and I appreciate you for that, and not ask me about the tits or nothing like that. But as far as that goes, yeah, I know. Riley, I have no doubt. I still picture you as a little baby when you were getting breastfeeding. You got thrown down. Boom, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. Throw them on the ground, start shooting with a double barrel shotgun. But no, I'm just messing with him. But that's what I'm saying, like something like that, just for instance, I always want to know it. Here's somebody who's learning it, who knows something about it. It wouldn't hurt to have a conversation with him, to learn something, maybe know, say, hey, once you come, I'm doing something you can kind of see. You won't learn all of the dynamics, but you might be able to learn enough principal things, basic things that you can possibly use. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff that we want to know, I told y'all, a lot of stuff y'all want to know is right here. A lot of folks want to go to school, hell, I can teach you what you want to know. I already done it. What y'all want to know? What you want to learn? Hey, shit, I can fly. Man, look at him. If I go back to Old Tony, man, I'll cook you up one of them rocks. Where you trying to fly to? Listen, man, listen. Man, you fly him like a 747. I'm wide slap over. I'm trying to, man, I cook that thing up right for him and hook it up. Listen, I had to cook this stuff, listen. I had that all base. That thing, now listen, this shooter got it one time. He got that powder and shot that stuff. He was a heroin shooter. He shot my stuff up. He hit that thing, man. He went up Moreland Avenue, wrecked that truck, hit a telegram pole, jumped out, took off, run up Moreland Avenue toward I-20. Sure enough, did it. They got him in there. They talked to him. They said, what he said, I remember with the smell and the taste. Man, them damn crackhead come running. They called me my buddy, the smell and taste boys. Where that smell and taste at? Listen, why I make a heroin. Listen, left his truck and took off running. So you want to fly? That's an easy one. Just don't drive. Park your car, give your wife your key. I have you flying all over the place. But I can help you. Whatever y'all want to do, we got it. We can do it. Anybody got anything else they want to learn how to do? Don't be scared. See, they don't believe their own teacher. They don't get what you think about. What you want to do? Go ahead and tell it. Go ahead. It said I see spirit leading. What you want to do, Chelsea? Go ahead.
I want to learn how to tailor men's suits.
Tailor men's suit. All right, we can do that too. When you want to start?
Today?
All right, we'll do that now. Give us the three. Who I'm gonna get? Get one of. We'll do one for Hashikawa. If you can build one for Hashikawa, you can build one anyway. We'll build them Japanese suit with the flare collar, with the flare sleeve come out like him. So when he cooked that right, he throw it on right. When that damn sleeve go around there and slang around, that thing impressive. So we can do all that. And we'll build it with the nunchuck pocket on the side of it. We can do that tomorrow. That's easy right there. I can draw it out. Who had a pattern? Who got a pattern? I can make the pattern for it. I can do it. So what else y'all know how to do? That's easy. We'll make the pattern. We'll get it. We'll make a Japanese fly suit with the kung fu shoes in the back pocket and the nunchucks on the left side. What side you sling your nunchuck from the left or from the right? Which one you do yours from? The drill bit. The star. Yeah, you probably want to smoke rock. Man, Kerry had a guy in there who was teaching him how to throw them stars, didn't he? He throw them damn thing at that tree. They missing the tree. It wasn't sticking. He could throw it like this, like this. Where you say that guy? Where you say was throwing them things they wasn't sticking the tree, Kerry? Yeah. Then you say he had somebody throwing them stars and them things couldn't stick in the tree or something like that. Yeah, we can't. We don't have that happen before. You know how to make them stick? Not no more, yeah. You know how to throw one of them stars? Me either. Hell, I just throw a rock. Nigga throw rock. Ain't that right? Throw that damn thing, boomerang, cover that, hit you in the back of your head. Y'all know what y'all throwing. We'll do that too. I'll teach you how to throw a star, make it stick in the tree. I do all that too. Ain't too much you can't do. What else y'all want to learn how to do? Who want to swim? Where you trying to swim to? All right, I got you. I'll try to get you. I had you swimming in debt. Ain't that right? I got him. We'll have him swimming by the morning. I get his ass so many applications. I have so many loans in there, he'll be swimming in debt. It ain't gonna take long. I help anybody. His ass be so in the water. He be like the tiger. We try to pay all them notes. Who else want to learn how to do something? I can help. This your bedtime. Yeah. Hold on. Both of y'all ready. Don't y'all two work together, gotta bend together. Hell no, I ain't gonna ask both of y'all now. I know it's gonna be trouble. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I can do damn near everything. I can't teach you how to drive. I ain't gonna be telling no lies. All the other stuff I can do now. If it's how to drive, hell no, I can't do that. I ain't used to telling no lies. I can fight Satan. I can flip him over. Domino stretcher. I can't teach you how to drive. A lot of stuff I can do there. What you trying to do? How the spirit be leading? You see how the spirit on there? I see in the eye. Listen, I look in the eye. I seen 2 steering wheels. You know ain't supposed to be but one in the car. I seen 2 steering wheels. That's how I knew that. Hell no, I can't help that woman. Hell to the no. Not no. Man, damn thing come street sideways, like a windshield wiper, just wiping cars. I know you ain't gonna have me locked up. See, I tell how some folks, how you say? That's my only op right there. Ain't it? Trying to get me out here, trying to get me locked up. Depends on what you want to do.
I would like to learn
Sign language. Know this here? Best sign language. Somebody talk too much, they know right there. Punch your ass and give one of the elbows. All right, see, do that. There you go, right there. That take long. Who else I can help? How I can help you, young lady?
I can help Princess.
I'm going to help him. Oh, yeah. We seen them sign language. Please put them back in the box. Listen, that's that. You know what? Had you not opened that jack box, that what them thing? What them thing was? Cracker Jack. The one had them sign language. Them things been worth some money. Once you open and pull out that sign language and did what you did, they ain't worth a damn now. So trying to get it. When you see that box again, don't open it. Just keep it. When last time I seen the Cracker Jack box with some pride? Boy, that was some serious thing. Man, you see like it'd be so many things, how many Cracker Jacks now? And your ass was just eating to get to that pride. Woo, but it was some good times back there. How many you to eat Cracker Jack, Lancaster? Mm-hmm. How many you to get? How many boxes you to get? How many boxes? 3 pack. I ain't remember that one. You remember Uncle Teddy to come in 3 pack? Crack, they did. How many come in? Well, some folks need to repent tonight. I don't remember 1 box at a time. I ain't swearing, you don't know nobody need to repent, do you? Bring that mic. Anybody need to repent for some two boxes of Cracker Jack missing? I'm just here about it. They came in a 3 pack. Damn. Ain't that something? How you feel when you find out you at service, trying to love you, and you find your mama stole 2 boxes of Cracker Jack? Where you at spiritually right now? I know we were raw. You know, Fred, we were raw. Somebody coming there with 2. I said, don't get them other 2 Cracker Jack. That one I gave. I told them to get them Tony Cracker Jack. And they hit over here. She said he was fighting one of them, and another one came in the table. It was 3 of them. Yeah, it was 3 of them. We were raw. Boy, that's crazy right now. Woo! But anybody else, what y'all do, I want y'all around the paper, whatever you want to learn how to do, and we're going to try to help you out and get y'all moving, learn how to do it. So what's stopping you? You just need the material and sit down and you just got to practice it. You want to learn how to make meals? You going to make one for Dwight?
I mean, I have the patterns already. It's just like tailoring and alteration.
I know if you made one for Dwight, they're going to be a mean-ass little suit, ain't they? Literally. In fact, how many of y'all agree gonna be a mean ass little suit? That little suit gonna be angry as hell. It'll be an angry suit. Y'all ought to listen. I ain't got time for food time. I gotta try to make it in the mail coop. Fooling around with y'all. All right, come, we're gonna get ready to let them sign the Carto Sarong. We'll try to move on. Y'all folks off the chain. Happy birthday. See how I hate Jahid and stuff. Man, I made that nigga change his birth certificate. I wouldn't have you on the same day with me, Jahid. Look at him. Just sickening. How old are you anyway, Jahid? 39. I thought I took you out for now. I ain't give him that long. They don't know that nasty attitude, is it? Y'all believe Lee? Do y'all believe Leon? Y'all believe Lee? Y'all believe Chris? Can Jahid be nasty? Well, throw you under the bus. Y'all, it's some folks gonna look. What these folks love Jahid, man? All y'all just got daggers in your back. Y'all bleeding to death. Y'all didn't know y'all bleeding to death. See, she started learning over there. You got up there, he come and go. I go with the go part, not the come. That's all right. Come on, let's get ready. We try to move forward. Y'all gonna pay your tithes now. The message sound better. Especially I know people done paid. Appreciate. That's all. But I am working on something. Yahuah be willing. I'm working on some stuff. I'm working. Always strategizing. Got to strategize. Got to strategize. So I'm a believer our people can be in a better position. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I'm working. I ain't giving up. I got something. I'm working. I just need everybody else on the same page. That's it. I ain't talking about y'all. Just working. I'm believing we can see better. We can see some better days before we get out of here. That thing wrapping up, ending up on us, and we still behind. We ain't never been on the top. We've been behind so long, we ain't never seen the top. It is. We've been behind too long. We ain't never seen the top. Not in our time. When our people, when they tell us, man, that we were king, hell, we can't picture no stuff like that. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? We ain't king of nothing. Ain't that right? Only king we know was Elvis. Ain't that right? It's just bad. We ain't never seen it, but I'm a believer that we can orchestrate some things to work better for ourselves. Y'all got it. Y'all just got to be willing. I'm telling y'all now. All right. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it. And I said bad, my people don't have that drive, that instinct to say, you know, let's move forward, let's do it. We got to get change happens with us. We can do it. Y'all have, listen, let me tell you what white people do. I ain't mad, I'm just telling what they do. Like, while a lot of white people don't move to California and New York, there's too many people they have to compete with. Yeah, there are some places it's too big on competing. They know that, man. You can't go. I'm finna go to New York. I'm finna open up a clothing store. You know how many damn clothing store on that street? You know what I'm saying? You can walk right up a door and another door and somebody selling something. Same thing. Watch it, whatever you do. So a lot of people don't move to those places because there's too much competition. It's too hard for you to make it. So they'll move in a small town where they can set and they can get control of city governments. And like a lot of times, the federal end has a lot of impact. But I'm gonna tell you what hurt you too. Your local government can hurt you worse than your federal. Your federal, let me tell you something. States are funded by feds. These counties are funded by the states. So a lot of money that comes to these counties and these cities come from the state, which comes from the federal government. And a lot of times you don't have people in position that make sure that your people are properly represented and you're getting the funding, you could be ass out. I'm telling you, am I making this up? Feds ain't no feds can come and put no money right here. I go to the state. When the governor gets it, he makes the disbursement. So you got to have people in play that have an effect that can say, hey, monies are misappropriated and they're not being put where they need to go. So we got to be the liaison and set these things up to make sure we're properly represented. We need people to represent us that look like us. See, what I propose is that I'm still a proponent for us being our own government, being our own people. But until then, we need to get people in place so you understand how government works. A lot of people don't know how government works. A lot of stuff people say is just stupid. It is, it's just dumb because you don't really know. You ask it for one thing when there are a lot of other attachment, a lot of other moving parts. And when you know how government works, then you know the structure of government, then you know what can be done and what can't be. Like a lot of things you ask for, it can't be done based on the way you're trying to do it. It's just you don't know the right answer. And since you don't know, hell, why I'm gonna tell you? And that government not designed to tell you that. You need to know. That's why you pay people to write you grants. Because they know, guess what they know? I know what they're looking for. I know what this had to say. You might know how to write, but you don't know how to write it the way they say, here's the money. Y'all don't know there are billions of dollars that are sitting for all these different things that we sit around and run our mouth about. Because we don't have somebody that knows how to write, you can't access the funds. So white people access the funds by using, they have like minority grants. They have grants for these different ones. Hispanics. At one time, a Hispanic woman blowed you out. Her ass racked up money and got in, got out. Now you back in here, your ass still ain't got your monies. See, they done appropriated money for you. They got all kind of money. It's just no one has informed us on how to unlock the door to where funds come to us. It's nothing illegal. Why so-called quote-unquote niggas is out here stealing and killing to get money. If you knew how to write, if you knew language, guess what? I'm making this up wrong. That's how they beat us out. You don't know language. You're like, that's why your ass ain't getting it. If you know how to write, you already have it. Are y'all following me? There are doors locked to us that we can unlock. We have the capability. We have the people. We have the dynamic. You can change that. Let me tell you something. My end is pushing not to vote for their candidate, but to create a candidate for us. We have to stop picking out of the ones he gives us. Pick one. It don't matter which one you pick. I picked the one that ain't got shit in it and I put what I want in it. So his ass thinking he done something, all he picked was what I gave him. Why he picked to just go in my pocket? Ass up him praying, wishing, begging. Can you tell me what's in it? A hint. What have I set up? That's what he had. Nothing. because he allowed me to give him his choices. And it's the same thing you have every election. Nothing. Because you let them give you your choices. Now it's time to make some changes. I'm working. We're finna flip some asses. Time to make some changes. We can't keep sitting around just being plain. See, quote unquote white Jewish people, you see their power movement? You know how many people come out? German-owned place to come in and get rid of your ass. German-owned place to get rid of your ass. That's how much power these people have managed to lock in, because they learn how to do something. They learn how to shop. They learn how to live in the same neighborhoods. They learn how to bank with the same banking institutions. They learn how to buy enough of them into the same businesses where they have the most influences in it. What I ask is, Chicken Wing, 80 damn miles from here, chicken wing right up on each other. Neither one of them say the same damn thing, but tell them what thing you do to a damn chicken wing. Are you gonna tuck the damn thing or you gonna tear it off? Ask like you done something new with a chicken wing. Man, I'm telling what the hell you gonna do? You can't do but fried bacon or boil it. Think about all this shit. Somebody got no bad chicken. Every chicken I had the same damn chicken. Whoa, man, don't tell the chicken wing. What the hell is a chicken wing? You can't do but so much to it. Folks be losing it, boy, about this stuff. They just make a fool out of us, man. I'm just telling you, don't get me wrong. I know some people better quality how they do stuff. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it just show you it's the same thing. Everybody keep trying to put their pizzazz or whatever they put on it to try to do it. No, we got to start getting ourselves out here to where things count. We've talked about it, but I'm working on something. Who'll be willing? I'm looking to shake some asses up. It's time for some changes. I'm serious, man. Listen, it don't make sense for you to live somewhere and you don't have a voice where you stay. That's retarded. It's retarded that many of us live in Kenya and we don't have a voice here. I'm talking about, now I do. So I refuse to sit somewhere my ass ain't got nothing I'm gonna say. But we need more of an influence as a people. We need more of an influence everywhere we go, what we do, where we shop. Things should favor us. Y'all got me? I ain't just talking about people of color. I'm talking about even from our religious aspect, from our color aspect, from everything we do. Economic things need to favor us. Our school, listen, we can change the dynamics of what's going on in these schools. We pick the politician. What the hell a politician gonna come talk to me and tell me what you gonna do? That's crazy. I'm a waiter, I'm coming here. I'm a waiter. You come here because you gonna get something. This is what your ass getting. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody gonna come? Hell, you gonna come tell me what you gonna do? You gonna ask me what I want. You don't come tell me what you gonna do. That's crazy as hell. You ain't even got the job. How you gonna tell me what you gonna do? You gonna ask me. You're gonna suggest these are issues that I want to run on. How do these issues affect you? Don't come tell me what you gonna do. See, we've been niggas so long we don't think. How many of y'all been in a restaurant had a waiter or waitress? How many of y'all let them pick y'all stuff? You set your ass down and they told you what to eat. You might ask them a suggestion about something you don't know about. But I'll be damn, I'm gonna sit here and let you write out what I'm gonna get and we ain't got no end on this, no output. It's not happening. Cause I don't eat that. So some of the stuff you're gonna try to run on, that's not my issues. Our issue clear. Listen, let me ask you something. People of color, certain people watching, all this gonna spread. This gonna spread. I'm just flat. It gotta spread. All right. So we can change the dynamic. We all talk about the schools. People having to pull out this is bad. Cause now we got all these parents they have to pull their kids out of school because they gotta be homeschooled. Why? Because of the lunch, because of the curriculum, because of the influence of the homosexuality, because of the game. We should have been cleaning this shit up. Cause you ain't getting is it a discount? Do you get a coupon if your kids stay home? You paying the same money. Which means we need more of a say about how things are done. I ain't trying to run Cobb County School. Hell, I don't live in Cobb County School. I'm not trying to influence Atlanta Public School. I live in Rockdale, which means I want a say and I'm going to influence what's being taught. Our kids need to be comfortable to go to school to get an education, not to get sexuality. Because that's not something I'm interested in. And that's what we got to start changing. All these things can be affected. we will affect them. You understand? Why I got to pay my money and I got to keep my kid too? That's crazy as hell. I'm going to pay you for some food I ain't eating. If I don't eat the food, I ain't paying you. My kid can't eat the food, but I'm still having to pay. We need to change this menu. We need to have a better option on it. Well, we can't afford it. I don't know how the hell you can't. Because more people, I don't have nothing to do with it. You got to start looking at it. You affect us. Another had the voice to get things changed. At least you got to at least put it out here to make a change. Sitting on our asses and talking in these rooms ain't fixing nothing. And we're afraid when white people don't like something, they walk their lily white asses in there. They going to school board meeting. They ass going everywhere. Listen, they cover job. Your ass will be out here next week. They getting principal moved. They running the board. They looking at board members. You're an elected official. You won't have this one next time. Them asses start looking like they come down the chain. They make changes. We in here arguing with a damn teacher. Teacher don't make no decision. This school room. Stop all your fighting in here. If the teacher ain't worth a damn, teacher ain't educated, teacher, what the principal? Let's get up the hierarchy. Let's get the people we start making change. So we got to learn how to argue about the fight. We waste a lot of time fighting with people that really stuck in the issue where I'm talking to the wrong person. Because leaving you here for somebody else's kid ain't helping nobody. If I'm a bad teacher, if she comes here and she mad about me, I'm a terrible teacher. You get nausea out and save nausea. What are we going to do about these other 29? Because I had 30. What are we going to do about the kids coming next year behind them? There has to be pressure. At the same time, there's got to be support. We got to be supportive parent where we're involved, and we got to come in and make sure things are done right. Y'all got it? For our kid, we want the teacher to feel safe. Some teacher come up, well, Naja, she keep coming up putting a hand in my face. Well, you need, this is a job. Some stuff, we're not going to have that conversation. You're going to need to handle your child. Your child need to come to school. Your kid hitting on that knife. I'll cut me an ML for. I'm just being honest. We got to leave the rooms where it's safe enough and the teacher had the freedom to be able to educate. We need to find out from the teacher, what do you need to do your job? We can't just come in with all these demands on what we want. We want to make sure this is what do you need to do your job? I need somebody to get this, hypothetically, I need to get rid of gay curriculum. Because I was educated to teach this curriculum. Now they're putting something else on here. This is not what I do. I need the freedom to be able to educate the kids and teach them the curriculum. I need parents to support. I need to make sure you engage. I need you to show. If I email you, I need you to respond back as soon as you can. Don't get back no months later. I need you to get with me because this is your kid. Once I see you're not being inactive or you're inactive, don't expect a lot from me. All you're going to get is just clarity. I'm not going to keep hitting you back and you now. And I have time to keep calling you. I'll tell your kid's an asshole. Your kid's an asshole. Your kid, can you please wipe it? At some point, let's wipe it up. Let's clean this stuff up. Don't leave these kids to sit here and be no damn terror in no class and no other kids. That's crazy. Tie that ass up. We had some parents that I didn't do it. They would, they could have. I'm glad they were working. They love their job. There's a parent come and whoop your ass in that class now. You look at them and you say, "Thank you, Jesus." Parents like that they'll make you love Jesus. I'm so glad you ain't my parent. Cause I don't know how your kid gonna make it. You just got your ass tore up at school. They're gonna be bad. Your parent anybody parent can't whoop them in school. Oh, you had a terrible life. Did that scar you at some point? Did it scar you at the time? People don't realize that. Did you change from that? It made a difference in what you saw. You weighed in your mind, didn't it? That ass come to school. And people don't forget no stuff. Every year you get some good John, you feeling good life. Chuck, you got your ass whooped at school. You can't come back with that. Right, man, you done got real serious now. It's fighting word. Carrie, you got whooped at school. In front of people. Damn. In the principal office. And the way the school was made. All the classes like a U, so they could see you getting your ass tough in the principal. You was in a U. In the principal office, in a U. And your ass was getting tore up. It's terrible, man. School's still there. They probably still got them ass whooping sprint on the wall. So what she swinging way back was a belt or was it a roof? Belt. Damn. I guarantee there's some scars on that wall. That's the 1970 something belt. Yes, sir. All of them illegal now. Yeah, all of them illegal. The Uzi, all of them think the Uzi, and that 1970 belt, that thick ass leather. We ain't had no fake leather back then. That real leather. That cow hit your ass, move. That's why you couldn't stay still. That move. It made your ass move, didn't it? Goodness. Yeah, that's the deal. How, did that change your life though at the time? For a minute. Yeah. Amen. But then she ain't had to come back up though, did it? Yeah. You look ass women at school, they ain't gonna come. You still might do stuff, but I ain't gonna do nothing like that. You ain't never gotta worry about that. Not that come to school stuff. No, you don't go that far. You're like, no. We only do that one time. No. Here, great cat at school with me, they ain't gonna shoot. You come in. He gonna borrow somebody's gun, stop by a police station, on the bus, borrow their gun, come to school, get off, and blow my brains out, and then go on back to work. He gonna go back to work with that lunchbox too. He gonna take 2 sandwiches. The man only eat 1. He get home, he throw the other one to the dog. I like myself, why don't she just making 1 sandwich? All right, here we go. Listen, Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before,
For what was written before,
Nikatab to Lamed
it
us,
was written to teach us, to show us, and instruct us.
so that through endurance
That through going through without giving way,
and through the Nakum,
and comfort of the writings,
we might have tikva.
that we might have an expected weight. That's our goal. To go through, read, comprehend, and walk thereby. That makes sense? I don't know, does it?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ask me. I say a lot of stuff to y'all. Are y'all really catching this stuff, really thinking about it? That we're going to get ready to go on an adventure. We're going to read and going to see what we can get out of this and what kind of changes we can make. Let's see some. Let me see Galatians 5:1. Let's see what that say. It came to mind. We'll see how it work out. How about that? So this will be written to the congregation of Galatia. Let's see. Let's see what he told us to do. Listen.
And now stand fast in the freedom with which the Mashiach has made us free, and shall not return to conquer with the yoke of bondage.
So he wants to stand fast in the freedom, which are the liberties, with which the Mashiach has made us free, and shall not return to conquer with the yoke of bondage. So now we're looking at freedom is basically being delivered from something, correct? So when you conquer, pretty much you look at somebody more or less ruling over you. And this is something that we're trying to look at 2 ends. First of all, encompassing, comprehending freedom. Let's look at freedom. Can we look up the definition for freedom? I know it said let go. Let go and your ass fall. Better hold on. Freedom. The power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. How many of y'all knew that definition before? I didn't either. Doesn't that make a difference? Freedom, I really thought they maybe just said let go. But it makes a lot of sense. The power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Y'all got that? That makes sense? Hello? Okay. Now, the writing told us to stand fast in the freedom with which the Mashiach, the Anointed One, has made us free. The power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Guess what we asked for when we was in slavery? Freedom. Did they really understand what they asked for? That's why they never got it. You asked for a word that you never knew what to mean. We just thought it meant them letting us go. Right. You've never been given the power to think. You've never been given the authority or the power to speak or to act. You've never been able to do things without a hindrance or a restraint. True. That's true. For my men, you know how they get you to restraint? They get you with a felony, which restricts you from certain acts, jobs, voting, career opportunities. These are restraints because you don't have freedom. See, you've been saying something for years that you never knew what the definitions were. So when you ask for it, you say, what you want? I want freedom. What kind of freedom? I want to just be able to go. Okay. So you don't know what you're asking for. This is what's hindered us for so long. We've been playing and speaking the English language. We hadn't mastered it because you don't know what you're saying. You assume to know. And you know what they tell you assume means? You make an ass out of you and me. Assume broke down. And that's what they've been doing, making an ass out of you and me. Because that's what we've been doing. It comes down to words, and we've been asking for stuff. I want you to have, you know, when I tell y'all when I teach something, y'all got to take it. Don't I always tell you I'll be a free thinker. I want you to think and see how this works for you. You need that. You don't need somebody just give you no religious aspect. No, I need to be able to think about it. I need to be able to consider it. Because these are choices that I'm going to attach my life to it. And I can't afford to just join myself or enjoy myself to something and I don't have the knowledge of. Why you think Yahuah one of them said they should all be taught of? Because it made no sense that you enjoying yourself to something and you don't know what you're doing. We've joined religions, we've joined gangs, we've joined in relationships, we've joined fraternities, sororities, and we've never really looked at what they really engaged, what the engagement actually was. Because we assumed. That's why some became inactive. Because we assumed something. We realized the assumption was wrong on our end. We thought it was brotherhood or sisterhood. We thought it was unity. We thought it was about help. We joined organization. And later, because you assumed. And because you heard words and you came with your own. Who had a definition for freedom? What was your definition? Somebody, what was your definition for freedom? Anybody? Good answer. Do whatever you want to do. Anybody else? What was your idea for freedom? Lack of restrictions? Come for me. Does that make sense that you came up with that definition by yourself? Restraint right here, and you just came up lack of restriction by yourself. Don't ever do it. Who teach you? Who teach you? What's your pastor name? I ain't never taught that. Give me a hug and go back to your seat. Don't you ever come up with no answer like that from no answers we got up here. With loving kindness have I drawn thee. Now if I'd been hot and fussy, she'd have never came. But you see what I'm saying? For all of us, and that's good, but for the average of us, if you ask me what freedom was, free, we'd have more or less defined the word with the root of the word and not really understand that they're telling you by their definition that freedom is actually power or right to act. Speak or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. What organization have we ever heard define it for us and tell us this is going to be our cadence, this is what we're going to be moving for? This covers a whole lot. That, if this be the definition, this covers a whole lot for us. This is what we look at Elohim as. He has the power is authority. It gives you the right to be able to do. And because you have a freedom, you have the right to speak. You have the right to act. You have the right not to be restricted. And we don't know. I think, what's her name? Aretha Franklin sung about freedom. Hell, we still didn't know what it was. Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom! And she was on a government investigation. The FBI was following her around. You can't win. These people do that. And they sung about things they didn't really know. Because this the whole thing. They just teach you enough to where you functional and you can follow rules. Same thing with a slave. Everybody think education is this great idea that gives you these keys to open up doors and like. It's actually not. Education, the only reason you have education, you give education so you can follow these people's rules. Most of y'all people have the wrong idea about education. It's really not. It's so your ass to understand. So why you think they taught a slave English? Because they want him to grow up and be somebody? I need him to understand. I tell him to get his ass back to work. I need to understand, tell you, get his ass in the field, and I need this white to understand, come in here and take your clothes off. That's why I need you to know English. So get out of your mind that these people are educating you because they give a damn about you. They only educate you so you learn how to follow rules. Y'all so smart. Made me so tickled. You just know so much. I shouldn't even talk. I should just sit here and just let the projector do all the work. Because no one has ever taught us, okay? Let's look at something. So we'll play off of this. How about that, okay? Let me see. Let's look at Allah, Dabarin, Allah. Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, Allah Shamut. Exodus, they call it. Four, nah, say 11. You probably play with 3. Since we're here. See, I told you, I don't never know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm just sitting here to figure out. We read something, we define something, now we start going through, and we'll figure out how this stuff fits, and let's see how we get an understanding. How about that? Okay. Let me see something. Let's see. This is Allah Shamut. What I told you? 4 and 11. Listen. Yeah, and I'm saying that you cut your mic on.
Yahuah said to him, who has made Ish Pa, or who makes him mute, or deaf, or seeing, or blind, is it not I, Yahuah?
Go ahead.
Now go,
And do what?
I shall be with your Pa, and shall lamed you what you shall speak.
Come on.
But he said, please, Adonai,
Which is master.
now send the message by the hand of him whom ye shall send. Then the anger of Yahuah burned against Moshe, and he said, Is there not your Ak Aharun the Louis? I know that he speaks fluently, and moreover, behold, he is coming out to meet you. When he sees you, he shall be glad in his law. You speak to him and put the Dabarim in his paw, and I shall be with your paw and with his paw, and I shall lamed you what you do.
Let me say this. You think about this. You know, from the speech, and it's how it's looking. Can I borrow you for a second? Hope they can see you. It's down this side they can see you. Now I'm gonna say this in your ear. I want you to say out your mouth. Cat.
Louder. Cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Water.
Water.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Eye.
Eye.
Door.
Door.
Now, this was being recited in your ear.
Yes, sir.
That was putting words in his mouth. Because by speaking in the ear, it went into his mind and registered. And he came back to recite the very same things I told him. When you see he's saying it's literally like he's saying take the word and put in his mouth. But the only way to do it is to get it through the hearing of the ear. And get it to register and convince him to the mind that he will speak the very same thing that you spoke. What he's saying here is real simplistic. They look at, it's like people say, they say, man, stop, you putting words in my mouth. And literally when they saying that, people are stopping because they're saying that's not what I said. But here he's telling you to put words in his mouth, and the only way to do that is get that through the hearing of the ear. And through which means he would have had to teach him that he would know what to say, and that would be the very same ideal principle as taking the word from here and putting it in his mouth. But it has to go in through the ear. When the first described to us that in 1 Corinthians 1 and 10, I beseech you, Akeem, that you all speak. So which means you got to take the word, man, put it directly in every one of their mouths. What do you have to do? Give them all the same information, and you get them convinced to speak it. Just because you hear it don't mean you speak it. You don't have a class where all your kids produce the same grades when you give a test. How about you, Rod? But they all hearing the same thing. They got to be convinced to think on the same level of achievement. And that's what you having to do. See, let's go appreciate it. Yeah, it was good. Took you a minute before we get it. You were working it though. You got your 15 minutes of fame. Ain't that right? But you see, that's what we're looking at. We have to stop thinking it's literal to the fact that take it out of your mouth. It's getting it to go through the ear and convincing the mind. Just like with us being here. The book told you to do what with your mind? And he was convinced. He was convinced. So it's a convincing that goes along. There's a lot of people can say what I say. Are you convincing enough? Are you convincing enough in your actions and what you demonstrate and what you display that somebody say, I'll buy into that? Hello? There are people that get you to buy into things because they're convincing in their speech, in appearance, or what they're offering. You say, well, I mean, I'll give it a try. I'll do it. And this is what he had to do. He had to come and convince him to get him to buy the same state of mind that he had. Now, what Mushah brought up here amazingly, where the reason why he couldn't go and speak to Pharaoh's hands, who know what the problem was? Oh, I got 3 hands up here back. Anybody out there in the First Kingdom? I got Ian over here. Oh, hold on. Y'all brother here. I got one here. I got Love out there in the hallway, y'all. Let's see what Love got. What you got, Love? What was you gonna say? He had a stutter. What you gonna say? He did what? He didn't know Elohim? Who else you got? Now you answer. Your mama reads, so I got to read these notes. Now, let's go. What you going to say, Karen? That he didn't know Elohim? Slower tongue. How about we'll say he had a restriction? He was restricted. See, this is something you have to look at. He talked about, see, you can start seeing where there are impediments that we have physically that keeps us from accomplishing things that Elohim would allow us to do. What he wanted to do, he looked at my physical restraint keeps me from being able to do that. I'm going to go and talk to a man of authority about liberties, being able to speak, think, and act freely. He's not going to take me serious. See, he picked the man and said, well, you know what? In a sense, it's really not practical because you're going and you're restricted. Let somebody talk to him that's a little more fluent. And in doing that, the whole purpose of us coming here was to come back. Let me show you something else while we're talking. Just a little. Come on. What verse? Come on. I'm trying to hold y'all. I'm trying to get y'all out of here shortly. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Most High willing. Don't hold me to it. Go ahead.
And he shall speak for you to the arm, and it shall come to pass, he shall be as a paw for you, and you shall be to him for Elohim.
Come on.
You shall take in your hand this staff, with which you shall do the ox by it.
Come on.
Then Mushah departed and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, please let me go, that I may return to my Akim, who are in Mizraim, and see if they are still Kai. And Jethro said to Mushah, go in shalom.
We're going what?
Peace.
In prosperity and in health. See, stop thinking of your word as just buy. I tell you, when we tell a person shalom, we never knew that. People said shalom. We didn't know. We just thought, okay, peace. Peace of what? Now, this is to your health. This is to your prosperity. This is to your betterment. When you start saying words, know what you're saying. So that's a difference. Do I mean that to you? If it's somebody, I won't tell everybody shalom, because I don't mean health to everybody. I don't mean wealth and prosperity to everybody. So we say things when we know what they mean. That's where your power comes in. Just like your knowledge, when you really understand what you're doing. Just like when Philip found the man, the eunuch, reading the Sefer of Yeshayahu. Well, and when he was reading it, he asked him, what was it? Wow. They asked him, did you know how to read? You know how to pronounce the word? Do you even know the language? Which wasn't the issue. Do you really comprehend what you're reading? And the truth of the matter, we never admitted it because of pride. That we really did not understand. That this man came to give us freedom. And that's what he was trying to show them. And in showing them freedom, he wanted to show them some things. We ain't going to be able to read all of it because I want to keep moving. These are your restrictions. You can't speak what you want to speak. These things hold you back. That's why I can't respect a lot of these people. I'm my own man. I'm my own man. I don't answer these people. And it ain't like nobody don't control me or nothing. Like, it's just the fact I refuse to be controlled by these people. I learned that from the Godfather movie. He told me, I refuse to be a puppet on the string of these people. I refuse to do it to them. They want to do it. Put your hand in somebody else's ass. Open close somebody else's mouth. Tongue smoking, open your mouth, your own freedom. Y'all got it? And I think my own thoughts. I don't have no speech writer. I learned it from Ross Perot. I mean, he ran for president. You remember Ross Perot? You know what he told me? It struck the young man. He said, I think my own thoughts, I say my own word. He said, I don't have no speech writers. He let him know, he said, what you see, that's what you got. That's why I tell them, you see what you see, that's what you're getting. These folks not gonna write for me to tell me what to say. I'm my own man. Listen, that part of our freedom, he wanted to show them, I want you to go. I want you to tell that man to let you go. Sometimes you need to see how restricted you are. See how they sold us out. They let us move in their neighborhoods and they still learn how to segregate from us.
That's right.
A lot of whites in my neighborhood, hell, they don't deal with us. You'll think because your neighborhood, hell, I ain't got to deal. They'll learn how to listen. I can put your ass right in their door. I don't have to deal with your black ass. You think, I got white folk live in my neighborhood. No white, how many of them they let you in their house? How many come in your house? Folks don't deal with your black ass. They don't learn how to segregate around you. They don't learn how to let your ass come right on that school and march your ass out with the National Guard. I ain't got to teach you nothing. And then to get them, because then they learn. They used to flunk your ass. But it's a first sign of coming in here and you're going to bring a problem. Now I pass your ass. Because everybody comes. My kid doing good. Your kid dumb as shit. They learn how to think about it. Who ain't going to come? My kid comes again else. And then you're going to holler what? Racism. Discrimination. I'm passing your kid. Guess what you do? Your ass done went to sleep. My kid doing good on that white school. Is your kid really doing good? Or you just getting some grades so your kid doing good? Your kid really have command of subject? Or your kid really getting command to be dumber? See, these people don't learn how to work around you while you playing. And he needed them to see that what he's going to sell them is an opportunity for freedom. You can't sell this to a nigga who think his ass already liberated. Your ass can't talk. Your ass can't go nowhere. He said, go tell the man that you finna go for 3 days and you gonna Chicago me. Your ass gotta be at work. What 3 days going where? I ain't never read that. The God I serve ain't got no special day. Then it gives ass Christmas and Thanksgiving. Just stop it. They always make a fool out you. That's why I'm trying to sell our people, but I can't sell you this if you feel like you already got it. It made no sense to run straight and try to walk them. He done walked them straight out. First of all, they wouldn't really recognize the difference. You needed to see the difference of how this whole, he just told you something. Stand fast in the liberties, in the freedom. Wherewith, how did you get free? And be not conquered again with the yoke of bondage. Why do you think he told them not to go back to Mizraim? It don't make no sense to believe nothing Shaul said. Let's understand it from the Torah. That's why they had to see all of their restrictions. How much were pressed on them. Your ass got to work harder, and I'm going to take your job already hard. I'm going to make it harder for you. I'm going to make it harder for you. So you can see that you are not free. And what did they wind up doing? I can't hear y'all. They got conquered again. That was the purpose Yahuah showing them all their different captivities. They constantly went into captivities. This was a regular practice. Second chapter, book of Shaphatim. They call Judges. And the reason you need to look at that, because this is a lot of their judgments. Shaphatim. They call Judges, the proper name is Shaphatim. I might have added the H, shouldn't have been now. Let's just see something right quick. 2 and 1, we'll roll down through him. Because I ain't got all day for been holding y'all already. Y'all had me up here talking earlier. Y'all know tell me shut up and get to work. All right, listen.
Now the Malachi of Yahuah came up from Gilgal to Bochim, and he said, I brought you up out of Mizraim and led you into the Arats which I have Shaba to your Abu. And I said, I shall not break my Berit with you alone. And you shall make no Berit with the inhabitants of this Arat. You shall tear down their altars, but you have not Shama to my call. What is this you have done?
That's it.
Therefore, I also said, I shall not drive them out before you, but they shall become as thorns in your sides, and their mighty ones shall be a snare to you.
Who they mimicking? Adam. It's a thorn. That's what you were told. How did he get them? That's right. He didn't shama the call. He heard it like all of us do. Adam, we done effed up. I need you to hear it before effing up. I need you to acknowledge it before you get in trouble. Now come in, I'm finna start getting serious now. You should have been serious. Your life on the line. Come on.
And it came to pass, when the Malaki of Yahuah spoke these Dabarim to all the Beni of Yasharal, the arm lifted up their call and wept. So they called the Shem that place Bokim, and there they zabak to Yahuah.
Come on.
When Yahushua sent Shalak the arm away, the Beni of Yasharal went each to his inheritance to possess the Arat.
Come on.
The arm served Yahuah, all the Yamim of Yahushua, and all the Yamim of the Zakanim, whose Yamim were prolonged after Yahushua, who had seen all the great work of Yahuah, which he had done for Yasharal. Then Yahushua, the Ben of Nun, the Abad of Yahuah, Moot being 110 Shanim old. And they buried him in the territory of his inheritance in Timnath Peres, in the Har of Ephraim, on the north side of Har Gash. All that Tuladat also were gathered to their Abud.
Come on.
And there cum another Tuladat after them who did not know Yahuah,
What happened?
nor yet the work which he had done for Yasharal. Then the Beni of Yasharal did Rosha in the Un of Yahuah and served Balaam. And they forsook Yahuah, the all of their Abud, who had brought them out of the Arats of Mizraim, and followed after other mighty ones from among the all of the arm who were around them,
And
shakar themselves down to them. Thus they provoked Yahuah to anger.
let's see how this worked out.
So they forsook Yahuah and served to Baal and to the Ashtaroth, the memorial pillars. The anger of Yahuah burned against Yasharal, and he gave them into the hands of plunderers who plundered them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies around them, so that they could no longer stand before their enemies.
Come on.
In all, wherever they went, the hand of Yahuah was against them for Rosha, as Yahuah had spoken, and as Yahuah had Shaba to them, so that they were severely distressed. Then Yahuah cum up Shaphatim, who delivered them from the hands of those who plundered them. Yet they did not Shama to their Shaphatim, for they committed Zanuth after other mighty ones, and shakar themselves down to them. They turned aside quickly from the Darat, in which their Abud had halak. In obeying the Amar of Yahuah, they did not do so.
Come on.
When Yahuah cum up Shaphatim for them, Yahuah was with the Shaphat, and delivered them from the hand of their enemies, all the Yamim of the Shaphat. For Yahuah was moved to pity by their groaning because of those who oppressed and afflicted them. But it came about when the Shaphat moved that they would turn back and act more corruptly than their Abud, in going after other mighty ones to serve them and shakar to them. They ceased not from their practices, nor from their stubborn Darakim. So the anger of Yahuah burned against Yasharal, and he said, because this Gui has transgressed my Berit, which I'll mar their Abud, and has not Shama to my call, I also shall no longer drive out before them any of the Guim which Yahushua left when he moot. In order to test Yasharal by them, whether they shall keep the Darak of Yahuah to halak in it as their Abba did or not. So Yahuah left those Goim without quickly driving them out, and he did not give them into the hand of Yahushua.
So the reason why we read through this, and I want y'all to read it, I want y'all to see where a people had been delivered and given freedom. The freedom to speak, the freedom to act, the freedom to do without restrictions. And you can see that our people go back and they do very well in captivity than they do in freedom. And a lot of that is in a sense kind of one of our falls. These are things we have to be taught. And you can't take them lightly. And that's what we've done. We've taken a lot of things lightly. Our liberation, our salvation, same thing happened. People don't take it as seriousness. Because we've grown as time goes, we feel like the need or the urge is not there to be as consistent as our first fathers were. See, the people that came out or people that saw, it made sense when he made the first berith with them. He said, because these people had seen and known. I won't make one with people that hadn't seen and known. See, it came later that he even put in writings that he won't be known as the Elohim that had brought them up out of Misraim, but he'll be the Elohim that will be known that brought them from all Goyim, from all the Arats. That's why we all been dispersed. He realized the people that kept at the first were people that were there had seen, people known. Why you think all of us are sitting in all these distresses? It's hard for you to really fathom in your mind what those people went through. The first people that were in the other Berith that were caught and they were a snare in Misraim. It's hard for you to imagine because time is gone on. It's a lot of the things you suffered, you dealt with. So now he put it to where each one of our Goyim have had an opportunity to be caught up in these captivities. And to realize, now we realize we're too restricted. In the book of Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah, he told them that the people were going to come and there was going to be a Goyim that was going to come up. And you know what we're going to ask them to do? To enlarge our borders. Because we were restricted. See, in freedom, you can't have restriction. Like Yahuah, he goes like an Elohim, he goes where he wants. You know, like these groups came out trying to tell everybody you a God, and as a God, you just can't do what you're doing. It's a way you have to do things. You just can't send me a summons, all this stuff people saying. People have taken some things from us, and they use it for their own, wicked works, you know what I'm saying, or their cunning works they've done. But in a sense, it's true. He took the restrictions off of us. We traveled through and we went through other people's lands too. But like they got told, we didn't go through without letting them know that we knew that there needed to be something done. It's a fair way to do things. We traveled through, but we did pay tolls. So people tell all these tolls, I don't know where these people get this stuff from your ass, just go through where you want. We told them people we will pay them for anything we were gonna touch. If it's something we're gonna get, if it's food, we'll pay you. If it's water, we'll pay you for it. We're not looking for no free rides and handouts. See, that's where the government crippled you from. They came and put us in project and they started giving our ass cheese, giving us stuff, and we took away that mindset we had. No, I'll pay you back for that. People don't pay nothing back. Now, that's over with. Hell no, I owe you nothing. People join organizations to get out of paying because you got to forgive them. The hell you say. I want mine. Isn't that right? Still saved. But the people use it for as a cloak instead of looking at how things should operate. We were taught to do things a certain way. He never wanted to be that type of people. But here, and while we went back over to see, Yasharal went into captivity for 19 years, 49 years, and we kept reading, you'll see. They went into captivity because he kept trying to show them freedom, restriction. Freedom, restriction. So they will understand the difference. So when Yahuah told her about standing fast in the liberties, not getting yourself tangled back, what put them back into these captivities? Their own actions. They dealt longer in captivity than they did in freedom. So it was natural that they would go back. Why do you think white people put us back? We spent more time as slaves than we did as free people. So it's hard for you to discern the difference between them. So where they say he freed us in what year that was? 18 what they claim emancipation? 64, and we served Jesus. And we were free? Whose thoughts were those? Whose speeches were those? The call on that wonderful name of Jesus. Those were the words of the slave master that he put in our mouth. And you know he knew with those words? Your ass will be right back here with me. You wasn't going nowhere far. These rappers, singers, actors, who y'all think these people worship? They worship these false. They ass either walk around with an ankh around their nose or a cross. some old tired ass something they done pulled out the sky. That Yahuah told her when he spoke to us, he said, I never showed you that. Right. They could have never told you they could see clearly now the rain is going all that. Man, he was thundering on there. He said, I blocked it out. I didn't want you to see none of that stuff. Right. On the Yom, when those people stood there, Yahuah's on the two, ain't nobody seen no shamash. Nobody seen no yard. Not when he dark it out. He said, the day of Yahuah gonna be dark and very dark. He said, unless you be driven to drive, you be driven to drive and start to worship this stuff. You a shakar. You didn't see it. You never saw that stuff. He used that thing as symbolism so you could see how much your descendant gonna use. He never used that stuff for to be gazing at and use it for no direction or for no following for us to start to worshiping. Never gave it to us. Never gave it to us. Now why these people come out look like they got something, that's what you want to use, but I know it coming to a fall. That's right. All this stuff coming to a crumb, even for us. It's time for us to not just use the name for a crutch, but to walk thereby with it. And you can see how you can get information, your ass get lazy, and you'll go right back. Because you're not, like y'all not conscious of it. You think your ass somewhere, you ain't know where. You know where these crowds can't pull you up and still run you and own you? You still owned by these people. You'll never get your freedoms until you understand what freedom is. To speak, to think, to act, to do without being having restraints. And that's tight. You know what happened? You know another man was free? Shamshun. You saw they kept trying to put stuff on him. Who could stop him? Who could hold his mouth? He was free. He was a free man. That's why he could say what he wanted. That's why they couldn't hold him. When they tried to take him down, they wasn't holding that man back, no restraints. And we started to learn when Elohim is with you, but you got to walk to a certain pattern, and they learn how to get us off from that pattern. That's why we fall away. That's why we're a dying breed. We're afraid. We are afraid. These people control us. You think your freedom because you move in a community? I want to teach y'all some things till we get to where we're going to go. Until Yahuah remove us, we're going to start demonstrating the power of, you're going to start learning some power of some things that we're going to do. Y'all got it? By influence. We're going to influx on them. We're going to show them how this is going to work for us. Y'all got it? You need to start learning how to wield some of your power so when we get there, we know how to operate. We got to. We got to show these young people something different than what we show. I always show these kids with captivity and slavery and go to school and pay up all your damn money and pay out the rest of it in student loan debt. Kids ain't got no freedom. They ain't got no power. Hell, your parents ain't got none. So we got to build it for them. We got to show them how to operate. We got to show them Yashral had a real taste of freedom. Nobody could stand. He said nobody could stand against them. If they could, that meant they were restrained. Hello? Okay. Don't worry about it. Right quick, 5 and 5, Ukanan 5, let's see, 5 and 7. Let's see where this go. Yeah, Ukanan, they called John. Y'all go ahead and write your mind out now. We got all day. Now they ass want to drag. Why we got to leave so early? Well, they got to pay. Yeah, I really, so I just want to sit back and hear the word. Why I got to be about money? Why don't you tell your bill collector that they can cut your shit off? That's why I got to be about money, your lights and your water and your gas. Let's see. What is 5 and 7? Listen.
The sick Ish answered him, My Adon, there is no one with me to put into the pool when the Ma'im is stirred, and before I come, another goes down before me. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yahushua said unto him, Kum, carry your pallet and halak.
Come on.
Instantly the Ish regained his strength and picked up his pallet and halaked. That Yom was the Yom of Shabbat.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
The Yahudim said to the Ish who was healed, It is the Shabbat Yom. It is forbidden for you to carry your pallet. He answered them, saying, The Ish who restored me to health said to me, Carry your pallet in halak. They asked him, Who is this Ish that said to you, Carry your pallet in halak? The Ish who was healed did not know who he was, for Yahushua had departed and went away, because there was a large crowd in that place.
Come on.
And it came to pass afterward, Yahushua found him in the beth of the Mashakhan and said to him,
What did it sound?
Behold, you are healed. Do not continue to kata.
You said what now?
Do not continue to kata.
What was his condition?
Sick.
What did it say?
Do not continue to kata.
Back up. Behold,
Behold, you are healed.
he told me he was free. He was free. See, that was a restriction. That's what he was trying to show him. See, you didn't realize you were sick while you were sick. That's a restriction. That's what I'm saying. You're not free. See, when he tried to tell y'all that whosoever the been set free, I'm saved and still crippled. I'm saved and still blind. Why y'all think he walked around opening blind eyes? You don't think that restricts you? You don't think that's a restraint? That you can't see? That you can't walk? That you can't talk?
Yes, sir.
Those are restraints.
Yes, sir.
Now he's telling this man not to do something, to go and don't sin anymore. Because these are things that hold you back. And in true liberty, in real liberty, freedom, you don't have that. You can't be blind. That's why it makes no sense to be in the Malkuth and you blind and pushing a wheelchair and doing all these things. It doesn't make sense. Just like in Jerusalem, they were told that none of them were going to catch their young before time. If you had a stillborn baby, everybody knew what you were doing. Because it makes no sense. The only way that can happen is that you broke a beret. That's why they watch, when the Talmudim seen a young man born blind, what they want to know? That this man don't have freedom. That he's restrained. Because this is out of what we would call normal. Guess what? It's normal to be blind. It's normal to be crippled. It's normal to be sick. It's normal to be restricted. This is the new normal. But for them, it's all questionable. There's only one reason you could be sick. There's only one reason you could be blind. There's only one reason you couldn't walk. You've been restricted and restrained from freedom because of acts. That's why he's telling them to stand fast in the liberty. See, he just made him free, didn't he? And what did he told him? That's exactly what he told him. Don't get tied back up and conquered with that bondage. See, we miss the signs of similar. See, now people get pills and need. The first thing they do, they learn how to live with it. I got to get off this stuff. Guess why? It restricts me. There's a restraint on my living. We love the hell out of it. This is my Savior, him. I call it Need of my little Jesus. And all 18 of them pills. Because we don't look at, they've been restraints. And they're on us. So, but when you don't know freedom, who taught you freedom? You got it hell from roots. They escaped from slavery and went to Tennessee. What kind of hell of a movie is that?
That's right.
All that shit and you went to Tennessee and bowed down and talked to the gods of Africa. That you gonna set your home up in Tennessee. Where the hell you came from? Tennessee? You went backwards. That's how bad and pit poor stuff is. I've seen Roots on how many times. I've seen the end about 2 times. I said, what the hell? You went to Tennessee? But they sold you on goods of being where? To be free. When Yahuah delivered them from Mizraim, he left them in Mizraim? No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because you're still somewhere where you can be restrained. You're still somewhere you can be restricted. You're still somewhere where you don't have a voice. You're still somewhere where you don't have a thought, a free idea. So I got to get y'all to start thinking free. Thinking free is going to be outside the way these people think. These people think owned. That's how they think owned. They think comfortable, and they think kept, and they think keep the peace. You can't keep the peace and be of Yahuah. Them times I know it work. What happened to Yahushua? Because he looked at, you can't restrain me. You can't restrict my mouth. And I know what I think. And this is all I'm trying to get people to realize. You can try to be peace and love with these people, but at some point, it's going to be a break. Even with Yahushua, the man ain't went around fighting for it. Just the things you say gonna flaw. People that bound and people that's restricted, they don't like free people. That's why people don't like me. People rather be comfortable. Let the slave master feed you. Lay your ass on the porch, let them open the door and step on your tail and shit. Start and let them kick your ass around and give you sandwiches. I'm not interested. I ain't interested in nobody kicking on me, hitting them. I'm not interested. I like my liberty. I like my freedom. I like to be able to think my own thoughts. I like to be able to speak my own words. I want to be able to speak the words of Elohim. I want to be able to read this and be conscious. I read something that told me to stand in a liberty. But if I don't know what it is or the freedom, how am I stand in it? Then I need to understand what freedom is. I need to understand what bondage is. Your captivity, your restriction. Sin restricts the mobility of Elohim in your life. It's only so much I can do. I really want to hear your counsel. But your sin restrict me. When he told us in the 59th chapter of the book of Yeshayahu, he said, behold, the hands of Yahuah are not what? Shortened. Neither his ears. Not overloaded, he can't hear. But what happened? Your iniquity and your kata, your sin. Listen, they have restricted me. I can't help you. Listen, my hands are tied. When you commit kata'in, sin, you caught up in it, I can't help you. You tied my hands. The only way I can help you is you got to free yourself. And you got to stay in no liberty so you can think the way I want you to think. You can speak the way I want you to speak. You can do the things I order you to do. Then I can work for you. I can fight for you. The reason why you're getting defeated, because you restricted. You restrict him. You don't just restrict yourself. You restrict him from helping you. And it looked like Tony Smith is trying to get all y'all out here and get you fired. Tony Smith is trying to take your lifestyle. You don't have a lifestyle. You're self-control. You got to kiss ass. You got to walk these people rule. You got to do a lot of stuff. I ain't saying in life it ain't things you got to do, but it's certain things hell I ain't got to do. I ain't going to do it. Y'all got it. And I want you to be the same way. I want you to get yourself to, listen, man. I want to have some fun. I want you to have some fun. Listen, man, tomorrow you can build a bank teller, but tonight we bootleggers. Y'all gonna walk me, put some of your stuff. I don't need country ass nigga think I'm from around here. Cock-a-doodle to you too. Ain't that right? I don't even want any plowboy think I'm from around here. Y'all gonna come on there and do that now. You gonna put something in your step now. But I'm just being, it's time to tighten ourselves up, do better. Everybody's so scared of people. You give them the power. Let me ask you a question. One slave master, say all us a slave. It was slave man had many of us. One slave master walking here with a damn pistol and a whip, and he can control all of us. He can't when he got, but guess why? He had everybody afraid for their life. Count the bullets. How many could he shoot at one time? Think about the conversation. See what he made them do? He made them start to fear for their life to be there and made them love a false deity that he created. That's how he kept you. He got you the same way now. And you don't realize your life ain't shit. You ain't shit. You're American. You ain't shit. They got 2 old-ass white men about to die in the next 30 seconds, any time. Them bastards can go any second. And these your top candidates. What did they tell you about their country? 2 of the oldest ass, dried out, prunedest ass white men they got. The 2 dumb ass white men they got are the top candidate to run this country. What the hell you scared for? That's America best. They ain't got, tell them name me 2 white boys better than them. They can't name them. And that's what you scared of? This they champion. These 2 tired asses. A sack of flour and an old ass orange peel. This is the best white America got. You tell the name somebody, who they got better? Nobody. They old ass went to the Capitol to burn the damn thing up, tear it up, to kill other folk for an old ass orange peel. This man had lied and manipulated his way through life. Con all their asses. He ain't gonna keep running. He gonna quit. He done took the Republican Party money. They done paid his legal fee up until this point. The election over. He can't get no more money unless he runs. He'll take this money and he'll make it part of the campaign. He'll use this money and funnel this money around, and he's gonna turn around and quit on the ass. He know ain't no way he can win. First of all, how your ass just lost? How you the best candidate? That make much sense if Stacey Abrams ass will finna win again. I don't get where people get this stuff from. This ain't no damn basketball. I might win the next game. Nobody wants your ass. And these tired-ass white folks run around, Trump, come back up. The man, these bastards be dead. Y'all know 2 more years, Joe Biden will be 136 years. He'll be the same age as Joe Louis when he died. 137 years old. In 2 years, the damn man can't get a speech out. The man just went to the G20 and he thanked the president of Colombia. The damn man in Cambodia, he don't know where the hell he at. He don't thank the wrong folk, asked them about fell asleep. He done. Both of these damn jokers are retarded. One of them got rape charges. Look who running. The man is facing rape charges, tax evasion. How the hell you run for president? You get a speeding ticket, you a nigga, you can't run. Do you not see these people ain't shit? How do you have criminal charges and you run for the president? What did they tell you about these people? White folks ain't shit. Why y'all so scared of them? The best they got finna go to jail. Tax evasion. Rape. January the 6th charges. Ass got a pill before them. You got charges in New York where your ass done funneled out money and you can't open up no more bill. Your dead ass can't go back. You are the primary candidate for president. These folks ain't shit. And I cannot get why black folks so damn scared. Nigga got probation. He wouldn't even think about running for that office. This man is put his bit, and these dumb ass white folk finna get him money. That's scary to me. White folks have always been criminal ass. I ain't talking, that's how criminal ass white folks, they should have turned, they said, ain't no way in the hell you finna do this. In our face. This the laughing stock of the world. That you have a man with criminal charges, tax evasion, done stormed the Capitol off his criminal ass. All the shit he done, and you just announced your presidency. I have you for what? They love the hell out of him. A damn criminal. White folks shitting on niggas for some reason is the best thing going. Hell, I kept out a white man doing some shit like that. That's right. That stuff pissed me off. It just looks bad. Our dumbass is ready to run behind him. They all been, Thomas Jefferson, damn criminal. George Jefferson, he was a damn criminal too, and George Washington. Hey, gay ass, women handler. He was a criminal. George Jefferson, hell yeah, he was a criminal. Oh, gay ass. He could dance though. He didn't know he was gay. Little sweet ass. Little Dixie Crystal ass. And Weezy gave him some, hell, it'll straighten him up. Remember, she kept trying to get him come in that bedroom. Ass all that fight like like that joke on 3 Company. Now, Roper did it. He wasn't never going to sleep with his wife. They ain't make him gay. George ass turned out to be gay. Couldn't even get TV sex. No, you're a tired ass nigga. TV sex, the easiest sex in the world to get. Hell, it made up. How you can't have no made up sex? Humpback and give him a story. Tell him one. Now I say he know people. I'm so tired of these folk, man. Just make me mad. And then, here we say, ain't nobody black call these folks out about being criminal. Joe Biden is a criminal. Y'all said I messed up all that damn money in Ukraine. Stuck it in crypto. They can't find before. Look, I'm saying here, we bought that too, ain't we? I feel like Ukraine too in here. Stuck my damn money. I am Ukrainian. I stuck my damn money. Yeah, they'll sit here and they'll stuff billions of dollars in crypto talking about the damn thing done crack. Ain't no way in the hell they control crypto. No, I'm talking they done crack, the damn thing done crack and try to cover it up. All I know is they can't find but $49 million. I tell them, yeah, it's in the crypto, during the crypto crash. They done partner with some crypto firm. I don't believe no shit like that. Hell, them folks got bombed. I bomb their ass. If I had a country, take off my mind, I bomb you. I don't give a damn where you at. If I have so many drones coming at your ass, man, you be, I'll break every state line. Man, give me some drones. My damn money out here. I'll blow up everybody in your damn family. Let me get that bomb. Sue KO, man, walking. I want that shit. I'm right here. I'm walking my hand on this shit. What's going on? I know y'all been around here talking and shit. Everybody good? Shit. When I do that here, say shit and walk off. Y'all hear them? Man, I'm telling you, a whole bunch of stuff be gone. I give folks 5 minutes, get your ass out. Ain't all that stuff no months and weeks to pack up. Get your ass out now. Straighten that country out. And be with a couple of countries left for him. Us and everybody else. And folks know how to love each other, treat each other right. Isn't that right? Catch your ass stealing, I'm gonna sit you on one of them places, I'll blow them, blow your ass up over there. Just stop it. That's what folks respect. That's what they must respect. I had a whole military, everywhere I go, I had a whole military. All 1 million of them. Like, damn, that's just me and you talking. So yeah, just in case. You might try to cut the fool on a nigga, isn't that right? Gotta be ready. While I'm talking to you, all my whole military got your ass a sniper around. Just in case. Just in case, isn't that right? All them folks, them little hen sniper, I take my whole military. Isn't that right? I ain't gonna be one of them predator ass get shot up out there. Hell no. I mean, why I'm gonna have white folks in front of me? All around me. They shoot, one of them white folks gonna fall. Isn't that right? Hell, they always use us. Dive in front of these bullets. Why can't have white folk around me? Hello? Walk around one of them damn Archer Man suits on. Make sure they don't shoot. I know they'll shoot my ass out there in public. I had to be ready. Y'all all right? Oh, I know what to do my speeches at. Isn't that right? I mean, listen, guns, him, all down there, every damn well. Ain't that assault rifle here I'm talking to folks? With my hand on the button. However y'all want to do this. Now, maybe we be peaceable or we just blow the damn thing up. Either way y'all want to do it. I'll tell you something else. Ukraine ain't shit either. I'm telling you what I wouldn't do. They ain't shit. I'm telling you, they ain't shit. I'll tell them to it, they ain't shit. I ain't gonna come on there because they bombing everywhere. But at least I'm straight up with it. I ain't gonna overblow them like I'm gonna kill my ass to Ukraine. I ain't crazy. Let me tell you what I wouldn't do. If somebody bomb y'all, I'm bombing their ass. Russia would have never been out no table. He ain't shit. He ain't no real president. Ain't no way in hell. You think I'm gonna let my citizen get blown up and be getting hit? You shoot at my citizen, I'm killing every damn thing you got in Russia. Now I put so many bombs there, wouldn't be no damn Russia. Them your people. You don't let somebody whoop y'all at, that's where it's gonna stay. That fight ain't gonna stay here. We taking the fight to where they at too. That's crazy. Why don't I let my citizen getting blowed up? We the phone folk getting blowed. They ass going to work every day. They ass eating and going to restaurants. Hell no. All that's over with. That's how you end that shit. Listen, it be gentlemen and Russian dead. Hell no, I gotta get 2,000. Every one I lose, I got 2,000 here. My mail bad as hell. I be well over 2,000. Hell, I can't count. That bomb can't put. Anyway, what leader lets his people get blown up? The man blowing up your people. You ain't shit. I ain't gotta talk no United Nations. Anybody gonna talk to me about shit? Y'all get blown up, I'm blowing ass up. Every time. Listen, I ain't stopping. It's crazy. Why you let your people get blown up? Your people freeze and they're not all the power. Russian folk got light. The hell you say? I don't know what kind of lead these folks is. Y'all my people. I can't hear y'all hungry. I can't hear y'all sitting around here laid on no ground. Y'all asking kids all in no hole and blowed up and shit. And these Russians going to work. And these folks living and shit got moving. Going out of town and boat riding. All that shit over with. No bridge. Our bridge collapsed. They ain't got no bridge in Russia. I lose one bridge, ain't no more bridges nowhere in Russia. That's how you do your math. Listen, I work for Yahuah. He'll never leave his people out like that. I ain't finna be praying that my people getting killed. Hell no. We defending. Hello? Yes, now when the hell I'm gonna say here nobody gonna bring, well, how am I let you bring something to me? Hell, I'm taking it right back to you. Won't do no stuff like that. That's crazy. Y'all all right? I'm cut from a different cloth. I was talking to a guy earlier today, we gonna get ready to go. He gave a nice speech, though. He said it was impossible for somebody to beat him. That's what he said. He said it's impossible. He said a man had to shoot him. He said it's impossible. I'm making this stuff up. He said it's impossible. He said nobody can't beat him with a hand. He said a man had to shoot me. It's impossible I beat him with a hand. I saw him go to the bathroom. I come back out. I saw him see what you got. I'm not laughing. Hell, he was gone. I said, that's a tight situation. I said, seriously? I said, you serious? He said, man, nobody can beat me. He said, it's impossible. He said, you had to shoot me. I said, you did better, and I come back out. I said, I'm going to see what you got. I said, I just want to see where your hand game at. I said, that's just hard to help me to believe. Nobody can beat you? He said, nigga, no. I said, you did bathroom. I said, we gonna go. I just want to see where your hand game at. He was gone. I don't know what these folks be talking about. Man, it's the world. I don't know where we get no shit like that from. You don't know where you get that stuff from. I'm like, that's a bold statement. Nobody can beat you in the earth. I said, damn. Then for GP, I would have had to shoot him too. Just in case you the one. And I'm gonna tell you, you were right. Either I'm right or you right. Anyway, one all right. I don't try to find who was right. Just for GP. Come a sole loser. Yeah, I've been so loose. I can't do that one. But hey, before you go, y'all crazy. Let's get up, give Mr. Yahuah a hand clap because he's wonderful. I appreciate Mr. Yahuah. Everybody gave it money. Come on, stand. Y'all keep going. We get ready to go. Yeah, everybody try to make sure we go examine, make sure we're hard Yahuah, because he been tubed. He been tubed to us and keeping us, sparing our Kai. Give us a mind, come get this word and understand most how willing. Maybe he see fit now. Don't hold me to it, Apostle Dexter. We'll try to go, don't hold me to it. We come back and we try to finish. Man, you know what devil at me now. Yo, Doe, how we gonna know, Doe? I'm like, what? Yeah, but most high women would look at it some more. Cause I want to make sure we got understanding. Cause he wouldn't have told it to us without us. We need to know how we get ourselves, caught back up. How we don't get ourselves the true freedom. Cause he said, "Whosoever is being set free." That's every end, every aspect. I want to be free. I want all y'all to be free. Everybody. I want the people. I want everybody. I want that. We don't want. It ain't about taking that from nobody. It ain't about fighting nobody. It's just about having the right to be able to make decisions and be able to live a comfortable life. You know what I'm saying? Without worrying about getting shot, fake charges, getting beat up, even by our own people. Our own people just as dangerous. We ain't got no business living hell in captivity for no kids. When I was growing up, we ain't never had no grown people captives. You don't capture no grown people. We're not trying to jump on grown people. Man, we coming, no. Kid, we were kids. You did kid stuff. You ain't do stuff with grown folk. It's crazy. Now, grown folk got a feel for their life from kids. Tell these kids here, tell your friend now. Tom prayed about it. Hell no, I ain't no kid. Man, don't kill me, whip my ass on the street. Tell your friend now, I'll shoot them. I know them. Their mama, don't shoot my, bring your mama too. She ain't gonna believe it till she see it. Hell, I ain't finna be stomped out. No kid ever have me stomped out, kicked up on no car. Hell no. No, I ain't that tight. I don't go to them type of party. All that ain't going to kick my denture. Woo. Woo. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I get in the wheelchair, I'm going to have 2 guns locked on the wheelchair. One pointed their way, one their way. Hey, what that for? Because I know your buddy going to try to sneak me from the back. Wow, shoot your buddy. Y'all all right? I'm trying to tell these young folk, it's not fun. They're going to make old folk kill them. They don't realize, old folk, man, we can't have that. We can't be on no ground. They on ground cold like that, around can tell you. We can't be on no ground, man. That ground cold you laying down there. No. Man, cold that ground, man, you better throw your back out. No. Then that Arthur and Ryder done kicked in. I got to shoot you, young man. Ain't that right? Hold on. Am I telling you, man, these young kids, they don't respect, they will put you on here. You, them and they friend. No. Please, young man, keep going. Please. Don't think about it. Isn't that right? I'd shoot your ass and go dye my hair right there at the top. I'd die whiter than this. Going there with a cane and a seeing eye dog. Jury be like, not guilty. I pull them things out and say, I can see every one of y'all the honest people. Every one of y'all jurors are honest people. Hey, damn, I once was blind, but now I see. Save yourself. Ain't that right? You get you out the death penalty. And come